Before we begin, let's make some adjustments to optimize your experience. These language settings were detected on your console.
Oh God.
Are they correct?
What's wrong?
The android lady who questions you before you start. I forgot. Okay. Now, oh hey, subtitle size. No! God fucking damn it! No! All right. Fuck! Let me go back, you stupid! Ah! Already?
Already, Devin's broken the game.
Thank you.
Gotta go back in time. By the way, this may be a bit problematic because you will be a bit up ahead.
Yes, I will. Yeah. I will be a little ahead of everybody. Yeah.
So. Oh wait, I can watch it on PS4. Holy shit!
You can, but you won't be able to adjust volume. So be aware.
Luckily for me, I don't need to hear the dialogue.
No, you don't.
When this sign is displayed, please do
and
not
subtitles
turn off your
exist,
console.
so.
You are now
So,
ready to begin the
I'm not ready to begin shit until I set up these subtitles. Oh God, this is not just a story. This is our future.
Let's see if I can get the Twitch to work.
I did not say we wanted to start yet. God. Cage, I'm not playing your game. I mean, I'm playing your game, but I'm not playing your game. Alright, so.
There we go. I got the mouth ready.
Okay, got it.
Hey, who's doing that?
Hey,
that was me. I literally just muted to.
Oh, okay.
After I. Sorry.
Goddamn.
Oh yeah, I definitely hear that. We gotta solve that. Oh right, yeah, because you're pushed to talking. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, there might be little echoes when Caitlin is talking, but other than that, it should be fine. Oh my God, I don't need to be that close to your face, lady. Oh my God.
I can always mute it. I can always like mute the sound before I turn on my mic.
That's also fine. So we need
it will take me a few moments to reply.
Yeah. Brightness we want fine. That's all good. Yeah, that's fine. We want audio. Let's go with headphones, honestly. Let's go languages, let's see. Subtitle size, yes, for the love of God. Put them big so everybody who is watching the stream that way can see. That was the most important one.
Big.
Oh, big.
Your parameters have been saved.
Okay. Before we get knee deep into this. Where is all of our personal experience with Mr. David Kage?
Wait, hold on. I'm not saying anything.
You don't see the stream?
I'm on your stream. I'm not saying anything right now. Hold on. Refresh.
Yeah, refresh it. Because I know Caitlin's got it.
There we go. Oh wow, that's loud.
Yeah, you're gonna get that low. Yeah. So, where are we all at with Mr. Cage? Because I obviously have seen everything this lady. We're trying to talk right now. Yeah, I've obviously gone through pretty much everything this man has touched, from Omicron, the Nomad Stink, to Indigo.
I see what you did there.
Dragon Ball.
You didn't do Dragon Ball. You're crazy.
Well, there's some Dragon Ball shit in there.
I think I've only played four. I've played Fahrenheit, Heavy Rain, Beyond, and Beyond Two Souls in Detroit.
Did you just call it Fahrenheit? Are you not in the U.S.?
What?
Where do you live again, Tiger? Where the fuck do you live again?
What?
Where do you live? It's a serious question.
I live in the U.S.
It's called privacy in the U.S.
Tiger, hold on. Do you not know where you live?
By the way, did you know you can see your story progress in the story chart section? You can also see the choices made by other players.
It's called Fahrenheit in the fucking...
good job.
It's called Fahrenheit in
This is already a great start. Tiger's already been stricken with amnesia once the game started.
It's only called that in Europe. How would you possibly jump to that one first? Okay, whatever. Heavy Rain, which is big, sexist, like, girls doing stupid things and being gaga for Ethan and my child, and oh, my dada, come back, oh no, and Ethan's like, oh, my son is dead, and she's like, let's get started making another one.
Just once they're married, I have like 5 different impressions.
It's impressive.
Then there's
I have a feeling that's what Wednesday is going to be like, Sam.
Then there's Beyond 2 Ellen Pages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is this Wednesday. Awesome. Beyond 2 Ellen Pages, which is the story of how many times David Cage can force a weird rape fantasy into his game before
Onto a minor.
Onto a minor specifically. He can't even do it when she's an adult. He specifically does it after he's dressed her up as in his goth fetish costume.
I mean,
Like,
I thought
bah!
Like, I'm pretty sure y'all, nobody ever looked at David Cage's search history. You don't turn out that.
Well,
I played what was labeled as, so the thing is, when I switched, when I played through the game, I never saw the goth outfit.
I did actually miss that scene too. Actually, no, I did. You can't miss that scene entirely, but you can miss the weird rape scene by failing the conversational skill check on your way out of the building.
No, so the thing is, when I had gone to the scene, I'd share played it with a friend, and he looked at when we were playing over it. He said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna see her. She's gonna be dressed up in goth," and then she was just wearing like a purple sweater, and he was very confused. He said, "What do you do?" He said, "How is she not wearing goth clothes in the scene?" And we figured it might be because of my language settings, because I had the game.
Because of your language settings?
Wait, why?
No, because I don't know. That was the best thing they had. Because my game was set to French, his was set to English, and mine was the one.
Do you think David Cage set every language to a different fetish?
So your choices matter if you set it to French and you wind up getting the goth outfit.
Wait a minute!
I don't know.
My world is opening up right now.
Listen, I don't know what the differences were. That was the only one we had differentiated, because when I was playing my playthrough, he said that this is where she was supposed to wear gothic clothing. Why is she not wearing gothic clothing?
Are you sure that your friend wasn't talking about a different scene and just fucked up?
Listen, he played the game like twice before. He played the game in chronological and normal before, like.
By the way, that game was originally out of order, and then they released it again with a chronological order, and playing it in chronological order, the game makes even less sense.
It's not.
It's hilarious. There are actually more plot holes when it's chronological than when it's not. It's amazing. And then now we are approaching. Before we boot ourselves into the incredible world of androids and press X to emancipate,
I hope you're okay.
Let's talk briefly about what happened when this game was coming out. After, of course, the Ellen Page nude body fiasco from when Beyond came out. When they modeled all of her bits, and then those bits leaked on the internet, and she was like, "Why did you model those?" And they were like, "Ah! That's a whoppa!" And she's like, "What the fuck?" So Caitlin, how much of the story of what was going on at Quantic Dream do you remember before this game came out? Are you familiar?
I know little bits and pieces of it, but not the whole story.
Okay, so Mr. David Cage, Quantic Dream, all around clearly wonderful person, was discovered. I say discovered as if it wasn't like super obvious what kind of work environment it was, given all of the other games, in which he says, "Judge me by my work," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I'm doing." As it turned out, at all sorts of company parties, the top brass, which are all white dudes, at the studio, basically grope and harass and do all sorts of naughty stuff to their female coworkers. And whenever they are in the office, there is a ongoing, let's call it a hobby, to Photoshop all of their female coworkers' heads onto nude porn stars' bodies and then share them around throughout the company work servers. And when this was outed by a French outlet. And David said, "How dare you imply that? There's no proof. They were convicted in court, and Sony kicked them to the boot." Sony booted them the fuck out.
Yeah,
so,
David
yeah.
Cage, a.k.a. Mr. Sun God. I ain't joking. He literally called himself that.
I know.
Great. Does that mean we get to execute?
I hope so. Speaking of execute. Here we go.
We're gonna start the game.
We're gonna start the game now.
Get ready to crumble.
Now, Caitlin, there are 3 playable characters in this game. One of them is a lady. And she will not be treated with dignity.
Of course not.
One character, they're all robots. This character is Connor. He's played by Brian Deckhart. He is the only good thing in this game.
Yeah, he's the best.
I hate to like interrupt this, but my claymation figure is gonna be fucking lit.
I hope so.
So the guy playing with the coin is Connor, right?
That's Connor. Yes. I am Connor right now.
Because when you were saying that, we were a little bit behind.
Yeah. So this is Connor. He's played by Brian Deckhart, and Connor, the character, is going to do a lot of interesting and quirky and funny things. And I want you to understand, Caitlin, that Brian Deckhart improv'd every single one of them, and every time he did it, David Cage told him to stop.
Yeah.
So everything you like about the character is basically because of
It's 100% because of the actor. And by the way, the actor, great guy. He does Twitch streams with his wife. He's a really nice guy. And I really want someone. He is a sweetheart, and I desperately want someone to put him in something good, because he's way too good for this game.
I think that could be said about most of the people in this game.
Yeah. Oh, one of my favorite things about this game, Jesse Williams. Are you familiar with Jesse Williams, Caitlin? Actor?
Yeah.
So he's the second male character in this game, and he's gay, if you're not aware. And when David Cage's studio was accused of all those things, he basically said, "How dare you? I'm friends with all sorts of people like Jesse Williams, who is gay, so I can't be a bad person." He said that. John Phillips. Let's see. All right.
Did you talk to the fish?
Let's talk to the fish.
Yeah.
Most important
thing. You'll be talking. Yeah, you'll be talking to the fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How could I not?
Brian Deckhart had a name for the fish. I don't know what it was.
His name was Flip Flop Motherfucker. It's me. Dwarf Origami.
Blorp blorp. I'm the origami killer, says the fish. She's like, oh, thank you, saved my daughter. Oh, wait, you're one of them ma'am, you gotta get out of here. Ma'am, none of that here.
Yeah.
You killed that.
Why aren't you sending a real person? David Cage says as he sweats for his perfect analogy. Not on the nose at all. So, Caitlin, this game about how robots are facing segregation, David Cage tells you will swear up and down is not about anything. It has no message.
Wait, he really said that about the game?
Yes, he said the game has no message.
David Cage.
He said the game is not about anything. Please do not try and tell people that it is. This is a lie.
Captain Al, my name is Connor. I'm the android.
So Devin, you're going into this game mostly blind, right?
I've seen the whole game a couple times.
It's firing and everything.
Oh.
It already shot down 2 of
But it's been long enough, so I can,
Oh, thank God.
If it falls,
Wait a minute.
she falls.
How easily is your memory triggered to just remember the whole
I mean, we'll find out in a second. What's her name?
Do you know its name? I haven't got a clue. Does it matter? I need information to determine the best approach.
Behavior.
Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before this? Listen. Saving that kid is all that matters.
Okay, so the fish's name is
This fucking android now. I'll take care of it.
Did you say the fish's name is Fish?
No, the fish's name is Dewey.
I wish you said the fish's name was Fish. Understand what happened, save hostage at all costs.
Wish the fish's name was Old Deuteronomy.
So this game continues a very sacred David Cage tradition, which is the first scene is the best one.
Yeah.
Well,
wait. Brian has a lot of good scenes though, Dev.
He does.
His interactions with Hank are the best.
They are. It's mainly because Clancy Brown is in there saving it.
If you love NYPD,
if you love the same cop drama you've seen everywhere else a million times before, yes.
If you love like turning on your Sunday afternoon television, then yeah, they're great.
Yeah, but Caitlin, when you get to other parts
certainly
of the game,
there's certainly nothing very unique about what's in that.
Yeah.
I'm just really glad I'm not controlling this like a fucking race car like in Heavy Rain.
Yeah, I mean, still not great though.
Nope. The fact that game has been ported to like the PS4 and they didn't think maybe we should not let it control like that this time.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, swipe the touchpad, okay. Every time the game reminds me that the touchpad exists, I have a panic attack.
Don't worry, everyone does.
I love my daddy! I'm not your daddy, I'm a robot.
Why do I think that's what David Cage wanted Ellen Page to say to him?
Oh, Caitlin, you remember the Ellen Page scrapbook, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Disgusting.
That's
like honestly, like I don't get why she didn't press like.
Press charges right there. Yeah, it's a good question.
Like, girlie, you know something's going on. Something had to happen. I'm sorry. Just call the cops, get a restraining order, or something, honey.
The French man approaches you and said, "I have been following you my entire life. Here's a scrapbook of pictures I have from when you were a child." What? Excuse me? That's like the craziest story. I can't believe that's real.
Oh, I can believe it's real.
It's the best part of tasting.
You know what part? You know what part I can't believe of it? That he's the one who proudly tells it, and not her. Not that she would tell it proudly, but she'd be like, "What the fuck?" Oh, that's a dead man. All right, what do we got? Big bullet wound. Big fucking bullet wound. More bullets. Alright. My investigation is nearly complete. I can determine that this man was shot. I've deduced this via the multiple bullet wounds. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Enter the Matrix.
At least this guy's not gonna shoot me. Oh! Alright, let's get back to the start. He's having a nice night. Father was holding something. Oh! Fricka!
Wow,
right.
West.
Let's see what's on this. Alright. Oh, that wasn't enough of a touchpad swipe for you, Dick Cage? That wasn't enough? Oh, it's gonna be replaced. He's like, bip, bap, bam, motherfucker. This is what my programming dictates. Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit. Oh shit. Son.
Alright, we're gonna get out there.
Wait, no, Devin.
What are we waiting
No, it's fine. I'm either gonna tackle this
Oh, did you get all the clues? Did you get all the clues to solve the demo?
Let's find out.
No, you didn't. Wow. You're gonna fuck this up super hard.
Yeah, he is. Devin's not gonna do a perfect run on the first try.
Yeah, you're not never gonna make it to 80 GQ at this run.
Yeah, no.
My name is Connor. How do you know my name? I know
This will be shitty games done slow.
Daniel,
I've come to get you out of this.
Sir, and the helicopter's like, yo.
Already a woman he's holding hostage.
Yep. Not even.
Of course.
We're not even 30 minutes in.
Oh yeah.
Devin, go to the left. Go to the
I'm not
corpse.
going to hurt you. I just want to talk and find a solution. Talk? I don't want to talk. It's too late for that now. It's too late.
I'm gonna help this guy. Emma and
I know
you.
you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong. She lied to me.
Let's help that guy
I
out.
thought she loved me. Please help me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no! At least it's not the horrible French children from Heavy
He's
Rain.
losing blood.
Yeah.
Don't get him to a hospital. He's going to die. All humans die eventually.
Daniel, no! No, put me
I'm
down!
going to apply a tourniquet. Don't touch him. Touch him and I kill you.
Oh, come on, man. Fine.
Okay?
Did you seriously back off?
Yeah,
You fucking coward.
that's how it's gotta be.
They were going to replace you.
That's how it be in
and
this
you became
visual
upset.
world.
Yeah.
That's what happened, right?
Fuck, why that water gotta look so good?
Part of the family. I thought I mattered.
Alright, time to place the googly
I was
eyes
just their toy.
on the
Something to
puppet.
throw away when you're done.
That can still apply to Detroit.
Listen,
I don't know, not quite
No,
as
it's not your
extensively as
fault.
what I'm doing.
these emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
That's not what I
No.
wanted him to say.
It's not my fault.
Oh, but apparently
welcome
he's cool with it.
Welcome to the game. Where it's like
Yeah.
you say one thing and the script says, no, that's not what you
I
said.
was nothing to
Well, I
them.
mean, it still has the
Just a
same
slave
effect.
to the order.
No! Like, no!
I
Listen,
can't
it's
stand that
cars,
noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of
Kill
here.
that helicopter to get out of here! Alright, go on, guys. They're like, the situation is under control, and they just blow them away.
Shalon, it's Devin in the control.
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine. I want everyone to leave. And I want a car.
A car?
When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
All we have is a Volkswagen in the back.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go,
Definitely
and
not.
I promise you
I have
won't
to
be
compromise.
hurt.
I don't have the hidden option. But I'm at
I don't wanna
99%.
die.
We might still be good.
It's not 100 though, that's the thing.
Just going
That's
to
the
talk.
problem.
Nothing will happen to you. You have my
So Devin, I'm
word.
gonna tell you right now, you're already fucked up.
I
You
know.
have to completely restart your speed
Yep.
run.
Yep.
I trust you.
I do. HDQ won't accept this run.
They won't.
Child saved! I did the right thing! I did the right thing! I am a hero! I'm a good person!
You failed to save the cop though, because you're a coward.
Connor just fucking drop kicks him off the building.
Yeah. I don't know if he actually does. He actually does. Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, if you hit sacrifice yourself, you just tackle him off, and
Yeah, no,
Connor
you
goes
tackle-
down with
you
him.
ta-
He kind of
Yeah,
like
you
throws the
tackle him.
child to the side first awkwardly.
Yeah, no, he shoves the child away and he jumps at it, and then he turns around and he looks at the
Yeah.
sky and he goes, mission complete.
This is the one really nice improvement they made with these games, which is the flowchart, as opposed to just it not all just being lies. Let's take a look.
Yeah, with very incredibly minor alterations.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're
not super different.
You get to
way.
see all your decisions, and all of them are pretty much like, hey, one person said an extra line of dialogue.
Yeah, pretty much.
And when I mean extra line of dialogue, they said one grunt.
And there's like 2 or 4 scenes in the game that are like, here, this one's big different. This one's completely different. And then it's like, it's different because you did one piece of dialogue somewhere, and yeah, and then you get to some scenes that are just like, it's a line. It's a line. Yeah, friendly approach, dismiss helicopter, leave the wounded cop. Wounded cop dead. Cop dead. Sniper shot deviant. Alright. Let's move on. So, funny story. When this game came out and I was watching the LP, and I was tweeting about it a lot.
How does this map go?
Not very far. When I first was watching this game, specifically with the LP, I was tweeting about it a lot, and my friend Jen thought I was talking about it a lot because I was enjoying it, because she was only cursively reading the tweets. And so she comes to me and tells me, yeah, no, I bought that game Detroit. What the fuck? You like this? I'm like, no! And she's like, what? But you were talking about it a lot. And I'm like, no, I don't.
That's not far from what I actually thought she was going to say. I thought she was going to say, Devin, fuck you.
Bitch, you like this? No?
An excellent choice.
And she specifically told me, and I'm telling you this because I want Caitlin to know this. She got to the Kara scenes at the beginning of the game, which we are in now, and she was like, I don't like this anymore. This makes me uncomfortable as a woman.
Difficult getting it back in working order.
Yeah, I could already feel that a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry, Caitlin.
The car hit him. Stupid accident.
Yeah, here's my owner. He's like, yeah, car hit it. It's fine. I definitely don't look the type like that I'm beating my androids.
I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Caitlin, in this universe, it's absurd. Androids are as expensive as a new car. That's ridiculously reasonable.
My name is Kara.
Yeah, it's ridiculously reasonable to buy people at price.
Oh well, you know what I mean. Yeah, so there is a.
I don't like that she's named Kara.
Yeah.
Funny, 'cause Carl,
I don't like that.
I think I can see why Carl likes this game now.
It's pandering.
It's so, yeah, it's Carl pandering.
Jesse Williams, classy brand. Good kid.
He looks so rapey.
Here's oh yeah, that's right, Minka Kelly's on this. I keep
Yeah, it's the page lookalike.
Here's the thing. I wish Minka Kelly had more to do. She's actually a good actress. I don't know what
instead
happened.
of being on this and on Titans.
Yeah,
You would
because here's the
not
thing.
be-
I don't know what happened to her after Friday Night Lights, basically, because like
Yeah.
she kept getting shit
You
roles.
unfortunately would not be able to tell here.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
She's
Well, to be
probably
fair,
the
that's
worst.
David Cage.
Yeah, but she's probably the worst. Like,
Oh, she is
I mean,
one of the
it's not
worst
her
parts of the
fault,
whole
but-
game. It's not
I
her
know,
fault.
I mean, her acting is actually the worst in the entire game. At least I thought.
Especially the particular thing that they force you into later.
Well, yeah, that's
We'll
why,
get
because,
there.
Are we gonna get
Because everyone's kind of trying or not bullshitting their way through the roles. She is like, it seems like she is trying, but the execution's not too great.
Yeah. So androids are like, they are. Oh god, the written and directed by David Cage comes up with the screen like a threat.
Yeah, just to let you know, I directed this monstrosity.
Androids are basically so ubiquitous in the world that people have basically stopped being racist to other races and have just reverted to being racist to robots only.
Android, the android is the new slave.
Yeah. Press X to emancipate is this game's slogan.
Yep.
All right, here we are with Mr. Jesse Williams. Is his stuff the worst stuff, or is it Kara's?
It's Kara's. Marcus is more on the freedom slogan, like it's more on learning to appreciate yourself. Kara's is
No, it isn't. No, it
No,
isn't.
wait, hold on a minute. Wait a second.
It's totally, he's a fucking Martin Luther King analogy. That's
It's not a very good one either.
Yeah, so the thing, well, I mean, I tried to go for like a different thing in my room because I thought
that is incredibly broad. Cause that's honestly what you're describing is just more of
really
Kara's
broad.
thing.
Yeah, kind
Oh
of.
yeah,
She kind of represents the freedom more.
yeah.
Man, androids ruin what? Our country. We want jobs. Okay, I think there's some statistic in this scene, Caitlin. I forget the exact thing. Maybe we'll find it. I think in this universe, unemployment is some ridiculous. Why can't I move? Am I stuck? Oh my God, lady!
No, you gotta wait for green light.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
just wait for
Okay.
green light.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
God.
What do you think this is, a video game?
So, Caitlin, I believe unemployment in this universe is some absurd statistic. Like, isn't it like 60% unemployment across the board?
Yeah.
Something ridiculous like that, where it's like, no, that country would stop functioning. That's not.
Yeah.
That shit's not.
Yeah, like most of the countries would stop functioning.
Yeah.
There's pretty much not a one that would survive a 60% unemployment rate.
I'm really excited for Caitlin to see the thing in this scene. You know which one I mean, Sam.
Oh, I know.
Okay, no.
Wait, actually, which thing? Because there are actually a couple of small.
There are a couple things, but involving a vehicle.
Yeah. Yes, I can't. I don't know. I think it was. Marcus.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to the paint store. Oh yeah, and all the androids have these little circles on their heads so that
Marcus's
people can know that they're
scenes
androids.
Marcus's scenes are like between starting protest war or just a.
Yeah, these little circles.
So I think Marcus had the worst scenes. Oh no.
It's very debatable which scenes are the worst. Because everyone kind of is ubiquitous with like Kara has the best scenes. Not because they're good, but because, you know, the actor sells it
The actor
better.
did really cool.
Brian, yeah, yeah, Connor.
And then his interactions with Clancy were nice. I like
Clancy Brown is
Even
being
though-
Clancy Brown, and she does in everything, you know.
Yeah.
But he's certainly been Clancy Brown in other places better.
Identification.
Yeah,
There we go.
but you know what? It helps lighten how bad it is here.
Here is your order number 8.
Oh yeah, and they can just brain pay for shit.
Please
Yeah,
confirm.
brain pay.
$63.99 for paint?
Well, it depends what kind of paint, you know? This is fancy paint.
This is digital paint.
Yeah. Don't judge.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad he gave me a white storm and googly eyes.
Oh,
never asked
Devin, the unemployment rate
Sam,
is.
I just like picture you taking hours just picking the right googly eyes.
Oh,
I
I
actually
that.
luckily didn't have to take that long. I wound up
Oh, I can just
I wound up picking the right ones. Glad I waited till today to do this, because
What are you
it's working
doing?
out. Making my I'm trying to make my avatar for Wednesday.
Let me make. Wait a minute. It's a physical thing. Oh my God.
No, I can make it a physical. Well, here's the thing. I can't do some fun stuff, but
Wait, stop. Say no more, Sam. We want the
Yeah,
magic
that's
to be
true. The
there
magic has
Wednesday.
to be.
I want
yeah.
everyone to just...
Hey, Tiger. In case, since I probably missed wherever that newspaper was, what's the unemployment rate?
40%.
That's still absurd.
Yeah,
That's
absurd.
beyond collapse.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Countries
so
would be
the U.S. has a 40%.
All
What
of
do you
them.
mean?
You see all these people in the street. Everyone would be homeless.
Devin, may I remind
Okay,
you?
not everyone.
Not everybody,
at
but way
least-
more than this.
Yes.
It's kind of upset, like, it kind of is very telling that... It's kind of... No, it's not that one, no. It's go, okay, go, Devin, go, I'm gonna start right now. Go up. Go
I've already gone here.
35% unemployment, millions out of work.
You gotta remember, I'm on a bit of a delay. Yeah, look at this. Steal our gerbs. It took our gerbs. Ow. Oh yeah, also androids are all the androids are programmed to feel pain, Caitlin. Think about that.
Why would you program them to feel pain?
Yeah, why would you?
It's like this is a bad game.
Like that makes no logical sense. Isn't
You're right, it doesn't.
Android?
Kaylin, though, it's a good narrative.
It's a great narrative.
It's a great narrative.
At least, I guess,
Detroit was up for Best Script at the Game Awards that year. Don't forget that as we go further.
Yeah, but a lot of bullshit was up for Game Awards.
That's true. That's true.
You know. It kind of doesn't mean anything at this point, sadly.
Alright, I'm real excited. Now, Caitlin, how do you like your symbolism? Heavy-handed?
I mean, I don't like it like this.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you don't, really? Yeah. Well, here we go. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay, there's the bus.
Here comes the shot.
Wait, hold on. Genuine, this isn't me to knock against Kaylin, but Kaylin, did you get that?
Did you get it? Yeah, it was pretty subtle. Yeah.
There you go. See, that's the shot. That's a shot where it really clicks in because he goes in. It's like okay, but it's like you actually get a full angle wide angle shot of it. And it's like oh, it's just.
I have heard of writers that use subtext. They are cowards. Marcus took the bus.
Okay, I know I'm channeling Fabio when I say this, but fuck the French.
Oh man!
Needs some fucking help. Wait, this says Marcus took the bus on the.
I'm more along the lines of David Cage is like here's the thing.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. David Cage is kind of the epitome of what bad French stereotype is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bad
French stereotype. Fuck them. If you're like a cool French person, fine. But if you're like, what is this place? There is no way he'd be afforded.
Because remember, Daft Punk.
How did he afford her?
Yeah, isn't that a good question?
This is, you know what? Something even more baffling is going to happen later that you're going to be like, wait,
boy, I can't wait.
We've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the house.
Yeah,
so freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this already.
So not only am I his android, I'm his like I got busted up somehow. We don't know how. Gee, I can't imagine.
I don't know how.
Homework, bath, all that crap.
Everybody's talking about me. In Detroit, become human.
Child is like, oh no! That's a lady robot! I can relate to it. Time to go! Alright, time for menial tasks like cleaning this old fuck's house.
Oh, he's so rapey and ew.
Of course we wait until we play as the woman bot to be forced to clean a house. Dishwalker.
Let me guess, there's gonna be a nudie mag.
There always is.
No, I'm just gonna say
does this game actually get to nudity this time? I'm trying to remember.
No,
I don't think it does.
Yeah, which is good for the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, Caitlin, don't worry about. I'm just gonna say this just to comfort you, just in the slightest, smallest bit. rapey is not a part of this, guys.
Oh, subtextually it is.
Well, subtextually, yeah. But directly, no, that is not.
Oh, who the fuck cares? It's still rapey.
Yeah,
hey, he doesn't actually penetrate, but it's still fucking rapey. All of this
Caitlin,
right here is rapey.
This is gonna get so much worse later. By the way, did you notice on her shirt the glowing thing that says Kara? How may I help you?
Kara.
Yes, Todd?
Here's the thing, Devin. You know how you never actually meet your 0% quota? You've actually met your suffer quota.
Oh yeah.
I hate
yeah.
it so much. I hate it. It's so...
Remember, keep it in
Why are we getting like up close and personal with the cleaning?
Because we have to enjoy the atmosphere. Here, take your fucking drink and choke on it.
Just ask for a drink.
Yep.
Shove it up his asshole.
I'm gonna do something and you're gonna see. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah,
Out of the way, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's the one.
It won't happen again.
I'm gonna go talk to the child. A weird Alice in Wonderland tablet.
Well, yeah, I wonder why it's there.
The symbolism, it's just, I just can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Collect trash and put it in the bin.
I just had this great realization where it's just like she picks up a fucking copy, a DVD copy of the film Dark
What is
City.
the magazine on the table?
Let me take a look. Oh, sorry, not that table. It's over...
Like the one close to the entryway?
Oh, in the entryway? Okay.
Dining table.
Yeah. Because you keep walking past it, and it says read, and I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's
like,
give it a look. Yeah.
Yes.
If it would have been a nudie mag, I would not doubt it would be a nudie mag.
No, it's not a nudie mag. Page 1. Yeah, so Android Power. In the third game of the session, Android pitcher X67 threw a pitch that broke the 120 mile per hour mark. So Caitlin, there are sports teams that have androids on them.
Of course there are.
And I don't believe it's like just androids fighting androids. I believe it's on regular teams.
Hey guys, but look on the bright side. We made sure they could feel pain, so even they can get brain damage from football. Fuck you! I hate this game. I hate you, Devin. I never did this.
Alright, yeah, that's
become human.
That's all it's got for us.
It's not only for the play.
No, it's called Detroit become fucking sexist. Why is I fucking get an up close and personal thing of, hey, here, scrub the dish. No.
Right now, we are living in woman slavery simulator. I mean that too.
Yeah, that's fit too.
That's also true.
We were living in a robo society. I was saying earlier, it'd be funny if she picks up a copy of Dark City on the table, and she registers it, and it's just like, other preferences, The Matrix, the Blu-ray collection set of Batman Beyond.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, this bitch don't even take down his own laundry.
No! He is an android slave for that. He has a woman for that.
No. Here's the thing. Notice there ain't any underwear up there.
Nope.
Fucking skank ass bitch probably don't wash his undies.
Nope, not even a bit.
Of course not.
Let's play a game, child.
Would you like to play a game?
She's like, no. How's the weather?
It's not very nice out.
It sucks, actually.
I could get you a sweater if you want.
Yeah, it looks like her father, dark and gloomy.
Ugh. Oh, I guess I failed the fucking...
And looks like they're about to fuck you over at any moment.
Social link reversed.
You tried, Devin, that's all that matters.
Alright, let's get that laundry done.
Our project's done.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this man would like get laid at any point.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It is weird. Especially when I really think about it.
Yeah.
Especially if you know the whole story.
Please tell me the
Tiger,
android cannot have children.
Tiger, shut up.
Oh no, they can't. They can't. They can't.
Oh shit! Drugs!
Oh.
Red
Alright,
ice!
still behind.
So, Caitlin, I'm gonna give you a little tiny sneak peek. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna wait until I'm done being choked.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Okay, I see the red stuff. The red ice? What the fuck is red ice?
It's cocaine. It's like.
We'll get into that in a second after this bit. So not only does do they have pain sensors, but like their brains recognize it enough to spin their thing to red. It's just a mood ring. It's just a mood ring.
Like this?
Yeah. So
Hey,
Caitlin.
I couldn't get laid by a woman, so I'm gonna make them all feel pain by dirty robots and killing them all.
Yeah. So earlier in the game, Connor inhaled some blue blood.
None of the detergent left that.
Oh
It
yeah.
still looks the same.
Yeah. Connor inhaled some blue blood, which is a special substance which I forget the name of. We'll learn about it later. It's basically the androids are basically powered by a type of blue blood. They are actually they're basically water powered. They're water cooled. And for some reason humans realized that the blue blood in the android's veins, if you fuck with it, you could snort it. And it's great, I guess.
Just like my Stretch Armstrongs, if you rip it
Wait,
apart,
if
you
you
can.
do that, why don't you just, I don't know, instead of, snorting it from an android, maybe just sell the shit separately?
No, they are doing that. That was the red ice.
They do.
Oh, okay. So they're not ripping open an android for it.
Well, they are, but that's another part of the story.
That makes no sense. Hey, I'm gonna spend $8,000 to only get this much product out of an android, when I could just, duplicate it.
Oh, Caitlin, here's the thing: you're asking the right questions right now for a later scene that will make what you're talking about even stupider.
Oh no, I hate you, David Cage. You're the worst. Fuck. Wait, you know what I want to do to this man? I want to deport him from France and let him come over to the United States.
Oh.
Because I think that would make him suffer.
Oh shit. I come in the house and child is hiding under the table. This is a good sign.
God, I hate this house so much.
Don't you love the Heavy Rain house? That's really what it is.
Yeah, Kara. Caitlin, real quick before I continue. You played Heavy Rain, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I haven't played in ages, but...
That's fine. Okay, then I'll just let you know. This house, it's the exact same layout as Ethan's house in Heavy Rain. They just copy-pasted it.
It's not quite the exact same house, but it is definitely like
it's definitely the same
close
model.
enough
Yeah.
that you can tell they reused it.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
lazy bastards.
Alright, time to clean
This is
upstairs.
weird.
Surely there'll be nothing upstairs to alarm
Here's
me.
the thing, I don't mind people reusing assets. Actually, yeah, now that you mention it, you're right. I can remember some similarity.
Yep.
The only thing
Especially,
is
like,
that
with
the furniture's moved around, but aside from that, yeah, they're really the
Yeah.
exact same house.
Like, here's the thing, I don't mind you reusing assets, but at a point in time where there's this much difference in time length between games, there's no excuse. Like,
Let's see.
here's the thing, like, Robin Hood, like, copied from, like, Snow White and, like, other movies, right? For Disney,
Driverless vehicles.
they used to do that for certain scenes.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That made sense because, like, back then it was much harder to duplicate and shit.
Yeah, you don't
Now
wanna-
it's not.
I want to quickly read this. The price of life. How driverless vehicles make life and death decisions when a
I
driver...
already read this.
Possibly. When a driverless vehicle foresees an accident, the car's computer makes life and death decisions.
You
For
read very
example,
slow.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Kaylin,
that's
sped
a
through
fair
this.
point. Okay, basically the idea is that cars will just go, okay, that person can die.
Honey, I read it.
We all finished, Devin.
Okay, literally, like, if you leave it up for about not even a minute, I can read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll work on that principle then.
Yeah. Something to remember about me, real quick. I cannot stand when people read out loud to me.
Okay. We will keep this on the memos.
Because I can read a lot faster than you speak.
All right. We will.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Would you like to would you like to read them?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you feel like there's some interesting
on the particularly interesting
but don't do it for all of them.
Not all of them.
No.
No, just because literally I can read through like super quick.
No, yeah. I mean, if Caitlin would like to.
Did you catch that mysterious weapon in the drawer?
Also, Devin, this isn't just a you thing. This is just anyone thing. Like I've even had trouble like when I tried audiobooks for the first time. I'm going. I keep meaning to give that another try because like I know for a fact I can.
No, I can never do an audiobook.
Kara seems to have noticed something about that book. It's probably not important. Let's tidy this bed. Yeah, we just casually gloss over the gun.
We're not gonna look at the book. What the book say, bitch?
Oh, I'm not allowed to look at it anymore. Don't worry.
Hey, maybe the bed that this disgusting man left. I am sure there are cum stains all over the place.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there are some in the... Nope, that's too dark.
Okay,
that's too dark.
No, I was gonna say there's... No, she just came back from a 2-week maintenance.
Yeah, no, she'd be cleaned up by now, you're right. They take the black light to the android first thing when they get it back and they go, oh no.
Oh no.
Watch it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I know it's your house, but come on. Wow, they don't even let you.
You rude little motherfucker. Beat him up. Beat him up. Can you kill him? Is that an option? Can you kill him?
Well,
Wait. No, take the scrub brush from the toilet and shove it down his mouth and plug up his insides.
Yeah, let's do essence of plunging on him.
I want to. He's fucking.
Okay, go. I will link you a heat move from Judgment called the Essence of Plunging later. It's quite wonderful. You know, something I'm really noticing real quick is that the touchpad inputs are, like, not as precise as they are in most games.
Why are we clean?
I'm having to do them a little more than usual. It's a great sign when I walk into the child's room and the child immediately scurries.
Wait. She never put in water into that bucket. How long had that water been sitting there?
Don't worry about it.
Since the beginning of time.
Oh, that's so nasty. No. Change your mop water.
Let's take a look at what's in this child's box.
I wish she found a copy of Aeon Flux. Well, I mean a copy of Aeon Flux. I mean the Charlize Theron movie.
How many copies of Alice in Wonderland do you have?
So many.
I'm jealous.
I believe she has a total of 4 copies around the house.
That's ridiculous. Why do you need more than one?
It's whatever fulfills the game's overt subtext.
No, because one was on a pad, like an iPad thing, and one was like a physical copy. Like, I've got that.
Okay.
Like, for, like,
but do you need 4?
Well, not 4, no. Well, not only 4 copies of any book.
She's the
like,
number one
I wait
Alice
until,
in
like,
Wonderland
one of
fan.
my physical copies is so worn I cannot read it anymore, and then I get a new copy. That happens sometimes. But that's only with, like, my favorite books.
Alright. Oh my god, every time I walk near this book, Kara freaks out. Let me talk to the child. Why can't I talk to her?
Let me talk to the baby.
Oh, I guess the game considers that I haven't finished tidying Todd's room.
What else do you gotta tidy, his fucking asshole?
He has to sort the TV.
Oh.
Yeah, just go back in there and just
Ugh.
do what you use.
Just go in there and just kick the TV really quick.
What are you doing right now?
I'm honestly
Like,
trying to. I'm honestly trying to talk to the child, and it's not letting me.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
can.
do that
You
front stuff first.
no, yeah, you gotta clean this room first. And then you do it.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
being gated right now.
You gotta go clean
Well,
the
yeah.
front
Well,
fucks
welcome to a
room.
David Cage game.
That's true. All right, what specifically? Oh, the window.
The TV. And the window.
Fucking
Switch on the
freaky ass
TV.
motherfucker. Like, you can already tell he's abused. Like, you
Oh,
can tell.
yeah.
The signs are so there, it's pathetic.
There's a gun in his room.
Well,
Breaking
that could just
news.
mean he lives in Texas.
He's talking about Android.
choice.
Oh, yeah. So they're allowed. Teams are allowed one Android player per team. It's super weird.
Incredibly nonsensical too.
Let's switch channels. Oh, look! It's one of these beautiful animations that people make for really the wrong piece of media.
Yeah, this was in Heavy Rain, I think, Beyond as well.
Is it the same one? I think it is.
It's magnificently French too.
Yeah, it really is. And it's wasted on this.
Oh yeah, it is.
225,000 jobs lost. 37.
That's worse than the Great
So
Depression.
it's currently at 37.3%.
That's like 3 Great Depressions.
Yeah, well, it goes up to 40.
It's past the Great Depression. And it's just onto the big sad.
President Warren spoke today at the opening of a new CyberLife plant near Milwaukee.
President Warren. Oh yeah, David thought he would be mildly progressive with a female president. Trust me, it doesn't go far enough.
Oh wow.
I would like to hear that in a few months, or President Burton. I'll accept that too.
Alright.
You know, this is like if some Bernie bro on Twitter saw this, she'd be like, I knew that motherfucker Warren would say shit about Bernie. How dare you say stuff about Bernie?
Okay, now I've tidied the room. It was just the window. Well, you know, you would think these games, the way they're designed, that it would just be like, oh, you've missed something in the room to tidy. So it would be like, oh, you get yelled at because you didn't do it right. Not you just get locked in until you do something.
It's David's Cage.
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations,
He's done that
you can
in
do more.
every one of his games.
You can do more than just sit on a couch. You can also like pick apart the couch. You can also like see what's underneath the couch and hope you get a Skittle or an M&M. And that is the flowchart, basically.
Where is your mother? Is a good question.
Will she be home soon?
Oh, Alice, no, like that.
You should tell me about yourself.
Yeah, what are you like?
So some of these close-up shots are also very cold and awkward.
Yeah.
Like you don't really need to do a close-up face, like a close-up shot on her face like that intensely.
Every time.
I mean, it's obviously because like he's all like gotta express emotions.
I made the child kind of like me, so they gave me the key to their box.
Look
There's
at
nothing
that waddle.
suspicious in
Look
here.
at that waddle.
Why does she waddle like that?
David Cage has never seen a child run before.
I don't think he's seen a child.
No, he has. Remember Ellen Page?
Oh, you're right. That's true.
You're right. Yeah.
Scrapbook!
Oh, get ready for... Speaking of scrapbook.
Hey, look, a four-leaf clover that's making the music freak out. Look, it's I love my mommy. Look at him looking like an almost reasonably, like, decent human being.
And completely not even looking like the same
No,
person.
he still looks like a fucking
that's the
creeper.
thing. He doesn't even really look like the same person. You're right.
He looks like a blue-collar worker who, like, is at the point of possibly beating up his wife.
He looks
Speaking
like
of
a creeper.
speaking of beating people up, that's an auspicious red mark on that on that drawing.
Yeah, very suspicious.
That tracksuit sucks. Hey,
She
look!
kinda
She kind of looks like what?
She kind of looks like a Shaolin monk in that one picture.
Yeah. Hey, he's grabbing my android ear. Oh! Oh no!
Looking like fucking Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. With a tracksuit.
Oh no, he beat the fuck out of me! He broke my pieces and he ripped my arms off. And then he pulled the oh, she fell down the stairs excuse of the guy at the store. Oh, she was hit by a car. No, I didn't hit her. She just fell down the stairs.
Notice the weather has changed.
Yeah, to suit
like
the mood.
It's like there's some sort of rain happening. The droplets are very thick.
Yeah.
Some would say
heavy.
Indigo problems.
Can't get a job, take care of his family.
Oh, hey. Oh no, Todd's not feeling great now.
But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up.
Yes,
Whoa.
I think you're a freaking loser. No, you can't get. Wait, you don't have a job and you've still got an android?
Yeah.
And he even has a house.
Even has a house.
If you touch that child.
He is a caricature of what an abusive person is like. Like, it's absurd.
Put the child down. Kill the
Say like Sword Art Online. Oh, what am I doing?
I love you.
I like the first season of Sword Art Online.
You know I love you as he's punching her. You know I don't mean it, honey. You know I don't mean it. You know I love you so much.
God, he's so rapey to the child, even. Oh.
Because, like, I'm a robot.
I am a robot.
I don't like.
Take a look. Look at this flowchart where I've literally hit every single thing on the chart except one of them.
And let me ask, whenever you detoured, how much content do you think was worth it?
Well, according to this,
do you remember?
None. But according to this, there's only one thing in this whole scene that
only
was
one
different,
thing.
and it was the one where I didn't walk in front of the TV. Everything else was ticked. There was no variation here.
There are some chapters that have variations, but most of the time.
Speaking of suffering, Jan messaged me. Oh Jesus.
These flowcharts are both like this game's blessing and their curse, because at times it's like, oh, it's really neat to see like how certain things affect it, and then most of the time you look at the chart and you're like, this scene had nothing. Nothing happened. Although, actually, let me turn on the world stats. Let's do that. We might as well. How are there things that are less than 100% in this scene? Why are
people could have missed that magazine?
Yeah.
Or not read it because it's a book.
Why are the literal actually you can't progress until you do them objectives even listed as a percentage?
David Cage.
Alright, now Marcus is going home to meet his dad. His non-android dad. Who is an actor that Caitlin will recognize. And I like a lot. And admittedly, every time I want to think, you're better than this, I'm like, you've been in some real shit.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay, let's put it this way. Man needs a paycheck. And here was the opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Deposit package. Oh, you want to see something real stupid, Caitlin? Let's go take a look at his pet birds.
Hold on, I'm still behind. I haven't seen the father yet.
Oh no, we haven't seen him yet either. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you and I are on the same.
Are they birdies?
Yeah, guess what? They're fucking robot birds.
Why?
Yeah, why? For what reason?
Real birds? Like, are you allergic to birds? If so, that's like excusable.
I guess, but also like maybe then get a cat.
Remember on Blade Runner, they had like the fake animals, like the robo animals. The discussion of the fact that like they were asking like, is that even a real snake or is that a real like dog, whatever? And there was that discussion going on. It's just like, okay, is it worth fabricating nature in this sort of like weird manufactured way? In this game, ditches that entire concept only to say, hey, you really like these weird wind-up perks.
Notice the girl gets stuck with the abusive, rapey guy while this guy gets a mention.
Gets a mention with a famous actor who we will meet in... Actually, you're all on a delay. I will meet now. You will meet in a few seconds.
Oh, God,
worry.
Oh, by the way, Caitlin, these are pretty much extinct.
Hey, look, it's that guy. I know that guy.
Draw curtains.
Weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees.
It is
80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Wait,
Oh, yes.
you're in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, does not tell you a lot.
Caitlin's very slow reaction. It's just like this slow.
Willem Dafoe and Ellen
Like,
Page very famously hate Beyond, by the way.
Yeah. To be fair, like, it took a minute to get, like, a facial profile. Like, I got the side of his face. I didn't get the full face for a bit.
Yeah, good old Lance Henriksen. You were an alien and, like, a bunch of bad things.
They break down so quickly.
And now you're here.
All this effort to keep them gone.
He's like, man, androids should be free, Marcus, don't you know?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the streetcar.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids?
God, they really did not get his eyes right.
Old white dude being kind to the POC character, of course.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I will fight for your rights.
Remember, Caitlin, this game doesn't have a message.
I hate David Cage so much. That's the message. That is the message of all of this. Kick his ass.
Well, Carl, why don't we just sit here for a bit? Carl!
Oh no, leave me alone!
He's like, yes, Marcus. Yes, Marcus. I will marry you.
He's like, I love my son.
Oh my God! If I let it go, we're gonna get there. One day. Yeah.
I think he reminded himself that he invented these fucking androids, or whatever.
Because
it's hard to tell. Yeah. Like,
no, it wasn't him. Remember, there's the other guy.
Oh, the other guy.
No, he's just a big android activist. Yeah. Yeah. What do you do? What is your job? Why are you wealthy?
He's like, he seems like you're rich and
he's a painter. And he gets rich on all his paintings.
He's a painter who's an android activist who owns an.
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the museum.
Yeah, representation.
4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
We'll see about that later. Okay. What else?
All right. Let's head over to the stairs and then kick him down.
Suffercast.
Oh, Caitlin, Carl also encourages
Any news from Leo?
Free thinking for
No,
Marcus.
I can call him.
Yeah, because he's the white savior.
No, I don't believe
Yeah, he's the white savior. He's Marcus's inspiration for free will.
Tiger, you're getting a little ahead of us here.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't spoil magic.
You guys continue. I will be right back. I will be taking it with me, though.
Okay.
Taking what with it?
Starving.
She's watching on her
Bacon and
Kindle.
eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
I can't.
Yes, she can hear us. So you can't start talking shit like I know you wanted to, Tiger.
I wasn't gonna do that.
Tiger, I know all those messages you sent me earlier today where you're like, man, fuck Caitlin. She's the worst.
What the like? Why does he have those fucking shapes right there that are just standing up like that?
The shapes? Yeah, that's a good question.
Fucking shapes.
Yeah, Devin, what about those messages you sent me all about how Sam's bad at Yakuza?
Why would I have said that? He's... Hey, guess what? Last night, I got to watch someone who was really bad, and it wasn't Sam.
I mean, I'm not even gonna be like, oh no, I'm bad at Yakuza, a game that I started playing a few months ago. Oh no.
Also, that you got a brand new combat engine on this one.
Yeah.
So you might as well just be playing it fresh anyways.
And then I'm gonna revert back to the previous engine.
Yeah.
3 soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll tell you, there's basically nothing in this whole house to look for.
Yeah, I know. I'm on my way.
Oh, I know. Honestly, look around and stuff and see how fucking full shit Dave Cage is.
Why do you got a fucking weird smiley face on that cup?
This car needs encouragement.
What was that one horror movie, the really shitty horror movie where it's just a guy in a mask with a smiley face?
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know which one you're talking about though.
A movie that I saw a trailer for, and it was so bad, I honestly thought it was a YouTube parody.
I'm not sure.
Let's start looking.
Thank you, Marcus. Television.
The Arctic, since the Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its territory. What?
Don't worry about it.
I remember the first time that I played through this, and I was like, is this going to figure into the plot? Because at the end of Beyond, we end up in an underwater Chinese ghost base. So, like, it could, and it doesn't. It's just an absurd background plot.
You know, there's other pieces of fiction that do world building and like little small like bits of dialogue, little snippets that are like passing by and the background stuff. Whereas like here, it's like they do that and it's like, what the fuck do you mean that happened?
Yeah, like that's absurd. Russia claimed claimed Antarctica? Like,
yeah.
Wait, what?
And then the US.
How?
Russia claimed
That's
Antarctica.
not how that works.
Yeah, well, they have now. Oh, Devin, the movie is quite literally called Smiley.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Television off.
God.
Look at the symbolism! Marcus looking at the globe that refuses him. The world!
5,000.
The world can be yours, including this giraffe. Hold
eternity in your hand at the bottom of an hour.
Which kind of concerns me because it gives me the impression that either that's a fake giraffe or that's a stuffed one.
Shay. No, actually, Plato's cool.
Let's just go with Shakespeare.
If you want to be a real hipster, you go for Plato.
Yeah, and he's like, Marcus, you've learned how to read. I didn't think that you would ever figure that one out.
Though I can't.
You know how your kind can be. What?
They rule our lives, and we have no idea why they make
it's like, I wonder if it passed if David Cage actually considered in one of the original drafts to put in a copy of Huckleberry Finn.
What is he supposed to comment on that? It's like, look at you.
Decide who you are. And
learn how to be.
You're so 15.
This world doesn't last
Right, I haven't finished.
Don't let anyone tell you who you should be.
I have the leather brown copy.
The studio.
Like, go there.
Let's go to the studio.
As long as you don't read that book out loud, that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of those books where it's just like I can easily see a bunch of Midwestern states requiring people reading fucking Huckleberry Finn out loud.
God.
What?
It's like, and then we go to the part where they say the N-word. Recite after me, class.
Let's see where we left off.
Now, class, recite this sentence every 5 minutes. But it has the N-word in it. Yes, you have to learn. Remove the sheet.
You must learn what it's like to be from Alabama.
I feel like it's more than just Alabama, but, you know. Your hopeful optimism brightens my day. clean the studio.
Like, this is
Look
like
at
one
the
of those
studio.
things where it's supposed to be endearing, but it just makes me feel like, man, this guy has fucking bored out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
It's not like, because there's the thing, it's like there's a difference between like...
Oh, look, this man has just painted the hips of Lady Body.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's David Cage, alright.
That's David Cage.
What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say, like, whenever you see someone's hobby depicted in, like, a David Cage game, it's always done in the most extravagant and the most French way possible.
Yeah.
Because, like, it can't be just like, oh, he loves paint. It's that he also has a giant robot arm, which he uses to also paint on.
He can't just have a canvas. He's gotta have a giant ass Megatron arm to get him up there.
And we'll see more of the French whimsical nature of this game later on. Especially, there's one scene later on that I thought was like, man, this is like so French and whimsical, it's insane.
God. Is that everything in here I needed to clean? No, I guess not. Oh, there's another thing over there. Oh, it doesn't matter. I didn't clean good enough. I'm out of time. But Marcus, you didn't clean the room fast enough. I always should have known that about your kind.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
We're coming up on potentially one. I'm gonna say I don't like it.
I'm not a very good judge.
Well, which one? That's the thing.
There's a specific prompt coming up that I'm so excited for.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know.
It brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging
I
to
saw a
this
picture of
world.
one of these, and this is like online. It's like a picture of Dick Butt, and he was like beautiful.
Yeah, actually, I think I do remember that too.
Give it a try.
It's beautiful, Marcus.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want.
Anything you want. He sounds like he's drunk. He sounds like he came to set drunk. Anything you want, Marcus. Anything.
I'm excited to see what Devin is.
Mr. Cage, can I have my paycheck yet? I want to leave!
Here, eat this pizza. This is a pizza. This is your
Find a
your
subject to paint.
painting utensil.
Paint Carl's painting. Yeah, just copy it. You know what?
Black
Yes, I'm into that.
Black suffering.
Oh, wait, no, Devin, please. No.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, buck it. Plagiarize right in front of him.
Yeah. Can't copyright infringe on this shit.
Exactly. Got no patents. He's like, what the fuck, Marcus?
Yeah. You can put this on my DeviantArt account. No one's gonna say shit.
It's not about
Marcus, you suck.
replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it.
Well, Marcus, you didn't paint it right, so you know what that means. What, sir?
Carl, I don't think I can
On your
do
knees,
that. It's
Marcus.
not in my program.
No, sir, not again, Marcus.
I said,
Unzip it.
your
It's time. Sir, Marcus, don't make me get the whip again. You were programmed to feel pain for a reason.
Do something for me. Close your eyes.
Oh,
Script by David Cage.
Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen.
Okay.
Concentrate.
Try and imagine something you've never seen. I write
And let your hand
a good script by David Cage.
That's a
like-
a good one.
He's like,
wow.
wow.
Oh, yes, I can feel it now.
It's so unlike anything that's ever existed before. This is the one. These four prompts right here.
I was wondering some of that. That sadness.
Yes, sadness. Look at sadness.
He draws what he he paints what he interprets Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey, which actually looks like. And they start singing, "Kiss me now before you go."
I'm imagining him singing that with his eyes closed, and I'm having such a good time. Game, I'm pressing the touchpad. What do you want from me? Yeah, okay, fine. It needed me to pause so it could refix the touchpad.
Realize that even while you're pausing, Marcus is...
Wow, you're really having a bad time here.
Marcus, yeah, that fucking, like, I don't know what's up with the touchpad. Because the touchpad's fairly consistent in most games. Wow! Wow!
God.
That's... Okay.
Hope it's dick butt. I guess that's close enough.
Yeah, it's basically dick butt. Hey, Dad, what's up?
Oh, hey. How's it going, my drug-addled son?
Yeah.
Thought I'd stop by. It's been a while.
I'm not acting suspicious at all.
You know what this really reads like? It reads like a really terrible stage play.
Yeah, the way he's just kind of wobbling like he's 15 on stage for the first time.
Just coming out from the fucking like curtains.
This is how I looked on stage at Drama Club.
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash. That's all.
Sorry.
Let's try and see
The
some
answer's no.
cash,
What?
man.
Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son.
I'm a plastic toy.
Tell me, Dad, what's it got that I don't? Smarter?
What's it got that I don't? It's not begging me for money every 10 minutes for drugs.
This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine.
I'm a marky girl in a murky world. Subtext is plastic. It's fantastic.
You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad.
Never love me, Dad.
You never loved me.
And Lance Anderson's like, come on, Marky, let's go party.
He just falls over.
Yeah.
He falls out of the wheelchair. It's funny. I was when I was in drama class, I eventually liked it so much I went to drama club, but I would never get up on the stage during the when it was like club time. And I had a lot of fun kind of just seeing what everybody would do. And eventually one of the guys, like, it was like a couple grades above me, was like, hey, I notice you don't really like get up on stage often. Like, what's up with that? Do you feel nervous? I'm like, no, I kind of just want to watch. He's like, well, I mean, if you're not going to perform, why are you here? And he wasn't saying it in like a judgmental, like, get out kind of way. He was like very serious and genuine, like, well, you know, like, if you're here, you should like really try. And his goal was to make me be like, you're right. I should get up there. But what actually happened was I went, you're right. Why am I here? And I left.
I guess that solves that.
It's one of those things I think back on. He must have been like,
I'm here.
Oh, I really fucked that up. So you saw the drug kid, right, Caitlin? The druggy man?
Yeah, by the way, Tiger, what's this about messages saying I'm the one?
Busted.
Oh, please, I know Devin was kidding.
Yeah.
Well, we know that too. At least I hope.
Oh, there's something in this scene that I only noticed on my last playthrough that I watched, which I didn't finish. Yeah.
I love this.
There's a really interesting thing in this scene if you bother to read all the text, which I will.
Yeah, I just can't believe Detroit looks this nice. I'm sorry.
No, Andrew.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
If you look at Detroit
I have been to Detroit through the airport. Never went outside because fuck you, no. It does not look this nice.
So Connor is here to find someone named Lieutenant Anderson.
Detroit is looks like the Great Deku Tree sprouting.
Yeah.
In that area. It just looks like a giant forest.
Don't insult the Great Deku Tree, man.
Let's see.
Is he gonna ask about Pie?
We're just looking around right now.
Because he puts me in mind of Twin Peaks guy.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that one.
It's your problem.
Hey, what's up?
Why do all of these guys look so fucking rapey?
Yeah.
Because they're rough and tethered.
So I wonder if the descriptions underneath all of them are randomly generated, because like the last time
that guy's name Kim Johan? What the fuck, David Cage?
Well, you know.
Amazing, and nothing was gained. There's so many little snippets like that in his games where it's just like
this game does not need to be this long.
Well, it's like character looks in the mirror. What does character do when he looks in the mirror? Nothing. He just turns around and goes back into the other side of the room. Amazing. Great gameplay.
So, yeah. Now that I've checked out enough, actually, let me check this guy first. Yeah. I just want to see his face. There we go.
Out of this world.
So I wanted to check all their faces because, yeah. So statistically, you want to know what the most people in this bar that have criminal records are? The minorities.
Black people.
It's the minorities.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, most of the minorities were black people. Of course, David Cage would have it that way.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
And the only Asian guy in here too.
Lieutenant Anderson.
Kim Johan.
I'm the
Yep.
android sent by Cyberlife.
I believe that Kim Johan was a narcotics supplier.
Yeah, he was.
Of course.
No, wait, no, that was a different guy.
Let me guess.
Whatever.
Opium.
Whatever. He does bad things.
Homicide involving a Cyberlife android.
Alright, so we've found Clancy Brown. Oh, Caitlin.
Wait. He was just here. Why didn't he fucking... Oh.
Not from a plastic asshole like
I hate this.
Just be a good little robot and get the
So Caitlin, as we go through the game, you will notice a consistent thing and a theme. I'm gonna say persist. Which is present in all of David Cage's games, which is the fat evil. All the most evil people are always overweight.
Oh yeah.
Because David Cage hates the fat evil.
He also hates women, minorities,
Oh yeah.
anything he can't stick his dick in, and anything over the age of 12. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit bitter and upset about this game.
Oh,
just tad. Like, watching this as... Here's the thing. Watching this as a woman is even worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Caitlin. We haven't even begun this trip.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, because I will hop off this boat and scream into the abyss.
We've gone through 1 out of 50, like, no, not even 15, like 20 different stereotypes they introduced in this fucking game.
Oh, yeah.
Some of which get brought back from other games.
Yeah.
Because David Cage can write actual characters. He has to write stereotypes you see
all
from
stereotypes and
media.
caricatures. That's all he's got.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, yeah, right. Millennial Hank. That's right. So...
You wait here.
So the weird thing, Caitlin, is because we're in the year 2030, pretty much everyone is a millennial.
Well, I love that. I love that people bring this out as if it actually adds to the game, which it
no,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
It's just someone,
it doesn't. It's people trying to find something to latch on to.
Something like that's the thing that really bothers me because people mention it's like that sounds like a really fun idea, and they did nothing in this game.
Yeah.
Like you get little hints of it, but like it's nothing really to grab at. Very underutilized.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
The part where you told me to stay in the car.
My instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it. Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
Hank doesn't like robots for some reason. I'm sure this will never come up.
Jesus, that smell was even worse before we opened the windows.
That man is like unreasonably obese.
Ortiz.
And dead. Dead is the bigger worry right now.
According to the neighbors,
I am alive. It's weird for Ubisoft to get this cross advertisement in so late. Like the game came out years ago.
Oh god damn it. I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks.
I hate this game.
No more when the coroner gets here.
I hate it.
There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably.
Now this guy was plump with fat and break in. Bursting with.
Yeah, he died because he had so much evil in his fat. He exploded.
He might as well have made it that gluttony scene from 7.
Yeah. Hey, Caitlin, you were asking when it was gonna happen. There's a little tease for later.
I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Oh, no, I don't want to go to a strip club with David Cage.
Guess what? They're all androids, which means as far as people are concerned, they're not even real. They don't have feelings. That'll go to great places, right?
You know what's weird is that, like, it's like you can't even get actual, like, influence
You're
from
making
real life
me
sex
wake up my dog for cuddles, Devin. This is what you've done.
Yeah, I hope that dog's comforting you.
This is what we become.
He is. As long as I give belly rubs.
Victim used drugs.
Wow, shocking. Victim went to Whataburger.
Let's get a good look at him. Yeah, that's a big man. He's being big. Well, he's also being dead, but he's also being big.
Oh, I also forgot to say David Cage hates the poor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll get there, too.
Of course we will. We're gonna get to a lot of places I hate. And I hate you for it.
Yep.
Don't leave you, Mason.
Carlos Ortiz.
Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Signs of a struggle.
Yeah, wow, Tiger. What would have given you that idea?
Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
See, that's a missed opportunity to where he could have done some neat little thing, like you would see a silhouette or something out there.
It's not gonna
like
take.
A bush.
It's not gonna take Caitlin long to read this, but I'm gonna leave this on just a little longer than I should because I want it to sink in.
Yeah, that's just. Especially the silence.
52% of men say it's way better.
It's 68%.
There was a 58% in there.
No, I also do 2% said there.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh, no, 52% said they tried it once.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, I mixed that up. That's fine.
Either way, it's bad.
It was pretty bad.
You're just making love with the
Don't want to talk about their feelings afterward, and that's why.
Don't question. Hey, don't question the sun god on what he thinks about women.
Oh man, if this is how you're at night 1, oh man, this is gonna be a week. This is gonna be a heck of a week. Oh, I think I just went back up. Oh, I meant to go back.
The thing is, it's like trying to create this narrative, and it's like, well, what if men were making sexy with the androids? And it's like,
I screamed so hard until my plushie, my head hurts now.
But it's like that's already happening now. Like, how many countless times have like men just put their dick inside like sex puppets and
Yeah.
flashlights. You know, it's not usual.
Yeah.
This is not like this isn't actually. It's barely sci-fi at that point.
It's really not.
Sex dolls.
Anything
They
particular
don't
interested?
talk about their feelings.
Yeah, they're assholes. They don't talk about their feelings.
See, since I already got mad at this like a year and a half ago, I just get to hear Caitlin get mad at it.
Listen, I'm getting mad on an extra level, and it makes me want to stab this motherfucker's dick off. Like, where's that missing knife? I'll just take it and go stab it off.
Don't worry, the women who worked at that studio also wanted to do the same thing.
Don't forget, as a woman literally wrote that into that text piece because David told him to, she was like, can we remove that image of my head on that? And he's like, no, it is very important to work morale. Everyone needs to see your head on this body. That is not your body with no clothes on. It's very important. David Cage has this like, I think Wooly. Oh, jeez, Hank, don't box me in. Wooly had an observation that's like, this mentality that David has comes from like French cinema that has like nudity in it, but he thinks the nudity is, he takes the wrong messages away from it when he sees it, and it's this weird French lens of like good thing. It's this awful way of viewing women that's embedded in a lot of those films that he's watched, and it's just like, ugh. The baseball bat. Let's reconstruct this scene. Alright, let's see. Yeah, he took the knife. He took a knife. Go ahead.
I got this going on the screen, and the next thing I know, Jan's messaging me, and like, if you guys don't want to watch the Oscars, how about the Anime Awards instead?
No, you said the Annie Awards, right?
No, the Anime Awards.
The Anime Awards.
I thought you said Anime Awards, but I was like, there's no way.
Of course, there's a Jan.
Oh my god. Look, Caitlin, the android was defending itself from the fat evil!
He's so fat and evil.
It's bursting out of his veins how fat he is. It's just black. When you stab him, the black goo like the Colossus comes out of him.
He's thick with the sick.
Oh no, I didn't mean to pick that back up.
Okay, that was actually a good one, Sam. That was funny.
You fucking stab him and the black goo comes out. I'm having a real good time with that one. Alright, let's see. Head on outside.
I also want to point out with this game as well as other games, this is not just exclusive to David Cage, it's also with like Telltale and other games, but it's more egregious here. It's like, when you interact with something, you don't want your interaction just be character looks at something, then turns around.
Yeah.
That's in almost a good chunk of all these games, and like there's nothing to be gained from it. Congratulations, you interacted with something.
And they try to pass it off as Connor is interacting with it very quickly, but it also makes you feel like nothing happened.
Yeah, and what's worse because like the character has no sort of interaction with it. At least in Telltale, the characters say something. When they
Here, David's like, no, they shouldn't say. He shouldn't say something because he's thinking, and it will display it on screen for you.
I wish I could physically act this out, but it's just like character sees something on the ground, and the character sees a shovel, and character tilts his head down. Camera points at the shovel. Camera pulls back and does a close-up shot of the character. Tilts his head back up, then turns around and continues on with the level. That's it. It's lazy.
I never actually checked the body. Now that I think about it.
I wouldn't say it's lazy, but it's just not good.
Yeah. It can be both. Regular letters, font, cyber. I forgot it was called CyberLife Sans. Oh my god!
Yes, that was a hell of a mystery.
Cyberlife Sans. That's incredible.
Sounds like someone's fanfic.
Yeah.
I've never seen like someone. I've never seen someone who would spend so many hours, like could have spent so many hours deviating away from the story as someone who would want to tell a story.
28 knife wounds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what Wooly said when he saw that. He's like, that's not an accident. That is, you gotta go. Also deceased more than 19 days. Holy shit.
Also, if this is like an android or anything, supposedly, it's just like, wouldn't it be more than just 28?
Oh, way more. Okay, you know those fucking machines that it'd be like a sewing needle. It'd just be like.
It would either be that or it'd be like one clean hit.
Yeah, it would either be one or it would be like one perfect hit or 100.
But it's like 28. That's okay. Either has to be incredibly minimal or like a lot more than 20.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse. What I'm seeing on the Twitch screen or what Jonathan is messaging me. He has now proceeded from Anime Awards to saying, I have found Anime Kara. Please, someone save me from one of these two things.
My head is in my hands, and somehow it's not because of David Cage. Oh God!
Save me!
You are being assaulted from all sides right now.
Everyone's bullying me.
You're getting rocked more than this fat evil was 19 days ago.
Yeah.
Victim was stabbed.
I swear, in every little thing, they make him fatter. Is he getting fatter?
Yeah. He's gaining weight through time.
No, he gains more weight the more evil actions he does.
Oh man, they must be
like fucking Henry VIII or whatever.
Actually, probably you're not wrong there. Like that is kind of what Henry VIII.
He became thicker the more evil acts he did.
Hey, did you toss aside a good woman just because she couldn't produce a son? You get the gout. Oh, did you chop one of your wives' heads off and claim she had incest? You get worse gout and gain 100 pounds.
Detective skill.
And gain a double chin.
Is there not a place to find the knife? If I'm not mistaken.
There should be. I gotta go lie, I my brain when I did this, I kind of just railroaded it through.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you should be able to just go.
I got all 10. It says I got all 10 things, so it should be fine.
I mean,
no. Yeah, go back. Okay, go back in the hallway. This is actually very weird considering I'm on a
you have to walk all the way to the end before something happens.
Yeah, pretty much. Or yeah,
but I went in the back room. No, I haven't talked to Hank yet.
Okay, real quick. Go ahead.
Talk to Hank. Yeah, talk to Hank actually.
Okay. If only there was
Sam, I meant to mention this to you earlier. You've heard of Diego the Tortoise, right?
I think I have joggle my memory.
Basically, he's this super old tortoise who saved his species because he went sex crazy, created like 800 offspring, and saved his species. And then, like, finally, you don't have to be a breeding machine anymore. And at this point, I think he's just like, thank you, no more Viagra.
I think the victim attacked the android.
He did his job.
You saved his species. Let the man rest.
Yeah.
I just thought you'd find that a little amusing.
Oh, I did. I was just happy that species was saved more than.
Well, and I really like the photos they've been showing of him, just because he looks smug at everyone.
Oh yeah, he would be. You're not old.
Species.
Okay,
then what happened?
fuck all y'all.
The victim fled too.
Actually, I probably did fuck all y'all.
The bathroom.
The bathroom.
No, that can't be right. It doesn't fit the evidence.
Fuck. The living room.
The living room.
Oh god, now he's comparing me and Barker to anime characters.
You're like Goku and Krillin.
What? Why is this conversation between you and Jonathan sound like it's between you and, like, the people I knew in high school?
Listen, like, I get the baby.
And not even the fun people!
Like, listen, he's just like typing all this shit and I get the vaguest answers. Just trying to be like polite but not entirely rude and say, please shut the fuck up.
It doesn't tell us where
What the knife?
I'll take a hint.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some theory.
It just goes weirder and weirder.
Oh yeah, Caitlin, so Therium is what the blue blood is called.
It's the fluid that powers androids'
I think you said the title.
It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to human eyes.
I bet you can still see it, can't
Blue Blood, that's my favorite NBC procedural drama.
Hank, go up!
This is like... Look at this is just like a fucking like redacted NBC pilot.
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, it literally is being human.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right!
Yeah.
Except that was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't that canceled after one season? Or was it two?
Yeah, and everybody was like
but,
disappointed because it was
but
good.
as usual with most like promising shows on NBC and Fox and other networks like it. It's like, hey, is your show well written, actually executed properly, and is actually planned out? Good. You only get one season.
That's how it be. Are you trash? 8 seasons.
Absolutely.
I thought we were going up, but... Oh, can I use the ladder?
Yeah, you can use ladder. By the way, some of those that artifact right there, kind of also nonsensical. When you think about it
that thing of the... Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like...
Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm not gonna say now. I'll wait till later.
Yeah, no, we'll have time.
I'll wait till later.
Oh, I have to go tell someone that it's up there, that's why.
Yeah, pretty much.
Find something to climb. Oh, okay, that makes sense. A chair?
Yeah, get the chair.
Yeah, the chair. There we go.
Give him the chair!
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Hey, what are you doing with the chair? He just throws it at Hank.
I'm gonna check something.
Batista bomb!
Yeah. Connor jumps up. He's like, oh, Connor, is there something up there? Yes. He elbow drops Hank off the chair.
Yeah, no. He fucking Suplex City Hank through the table. Suplex City, bitch! Boom! I would make this a lot more fun.
And he wants to get mad at Connor, but he's like, no, that's cool. That's fine. That was pretty cool, actually.
So this is actually stupid here.
This is ridiculous.
This is really stupid.
It's also a moment where you think you're gonna get a choice and then you don't.
There.
This is already looking dumb. Let's go. I'm ready. No, I'm not.
Who is it?
But let's go.
Oh. It's just a creepy mannequin.
Lit precisely well to scare me.
Except it didn't scare anybody.
Yeah.
So why does this man have like a fucking creepy mannequin in his fucking like?
Yeah.
Like fucking.
If I went to like an attic and there was a mannequin just there, I would punch it.
If there was a mannequin there, I'd fucking climb back down and go, nope. Nothing good can come of mannequins. Horror movies have taught me this.
You should have a crate of beef jerky up there. That's what you should have.
Oh, look, it's the guy and he's very upset.
Oh, this part's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it's like this weird thing where it's just like, it becomes a horror film for like a brief minute.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you have a jump scare right there? Like, it's even more alarming considering it's a black android.
God,
Yeah, it's a black guy, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. Of course it's the black android.
The black man was assaulted by the fat evil!
Oh, shit. Chris, man, get your asses in here.
He's like, you don't understand. I had to stab him 28 times.
I don't understand why this wasn't a choice, actually.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I mean.
Like
that's what I mean. Like, you get up here and you expect it to be a decision, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he wants to cry!
Like, it looks like it's building up to, hey, you know what? Go. I won't tell them. But instead it's like, nah, go. You're coming with me.
This is so stupid.
David Cage probably took it.
Go ahead, go do this thought quickly.
David Cage probably took influence from the movie Roots, and was just like sidetracked by the entirety of the film, but thought like, man, when those black people cry, they look beautiful.
I have never felt emotions like I did in that scene.
I don't know what's going on in this film, but
I don't know what's going on with that accent, but we will continue.
Oh yeah, some of these actors go in and out of their fucking French accents. It's not as bad as it was in Heavy Rain, but it's still noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serve dinner.
Like, look at the floors. The floors are actually not that bad, too.
No, well, I think she might have scrubbed them, is the implication.
She might have scrubbed them.
She scrubbed them with the dirty mop water.
Yeah.
There wasn't much intention.
She scrubbed the floor with a dirty mop, and now it's spotless. That's how dirty it was.
That's how the bathroom worked.
Program car to do
Holy shit, dude! I was turning on the lights. Calm down.
No, program car to do Hotel Mario impressions. I hope you like spaghetti. And you gotta help us. Here's the map.
Oh, Caitlin, are you ready for some real stupid shit?
Oh god, I don't want it.
Take care of this goddamn house.
Oh yeah, this is pretty stupid.
Go out and hire a fucking android.
Why is she putting the...
Joke. Of course, androids...
Immersive gameplay. Pour that water, yeah!
Is this an immersive sim?
I hate this so much.
Like, there's no garlic toast. Is there garlic toast, Devin? I can't see from this angle. That's like garlic toast, right?
I'm not allowed to,
How
it seems like
can
I'm
you
not
have
allowed to check.
spaghetti without garlic toast?
Yeah, you're just eating spaghetti.
It's not even like...
It doesn't look like there's even any cheese on
Oh,
this.
Caitlin, as we go through, you
There's
might
no
notice
meatballs.
that nearly every food item in this game is spaghetti.
My fault your fucking mother took off!
Your mother took off. It's your fault, child.
Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me.
Notice the lightning happening off camera.
It's all your fault.
Daddy, no.
It's all your fucking fault!
Yeah, someone with an actual job. Time for child abuse. Powers activate.
Come back here right now!
I will help the child.
I hate this game.
Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than
Oh, it's about to get way
Kill
worse.
him!
So, here's my objective. I'm gonna wait just long enough for Caitlin to see it.
You stay, I go.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the pause, not the pause.
Superman.
But, yeah. Don't move. So listen, Caitlin, these androids, they are programmed to do a job, and they have to listen to it, right? Now, I'm gonna move. Let's see what happens when I move. Don't move! Look, it's my programming telling me not to move. Apparently, I can just sorta fight against that? I can just sorta not do it? Look, Caitlin, Why would there even be the ability for the android to do this?
Even Westworld, as problematic as Westworld is, even that establishes that in its own manner. But this doesn't really. And when it tries to later on, it's incredibly silly.
Well, I don't know if you remember one of the big reveals in one of the endings, Sam, but we will talk about that when we get there. We probably won't get that ending, but we'll talk about it.
Also remember, well, technically today, Sam, Parasite with English subs.
Oh, okay. It's on Netflix?
It's on Amazon, which means it will be leaked everywhere.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you.
So this means finally English sub. Yeah, that's one I've been really looking forward to, and I remembered you were as well, so I figured I'd mention it.
It's actually going to be on Netflix soon for like every country except the United States.
So I believe this is the scene where my friend tapped out.
Oh, I know.
Did you find something?
Also, my friend totally got Alice killed in Kara killed in this scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They got Kara killed, and they got Marcus killed. They got Marcus killed next, and then they had Connor for the rest of the game, and the game was over in like 2 hours.
Did you get the gun though?
No, on purpose. Oh fuck! I meant to go refuse. Oh no!
I said get out of here!
I thought about that backwards.
Did you fuck up? Oh, you fucked up.
I think it's fine. I think I can still save it.
I don't know about that. That seems crazy. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, I interpreted that wrong, even though it's stupid because it's accept or refuse. There's not a lot of leeway there. See, now these quick time events are working.
Kill him.
This is very nonsensical considering you're a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Like, why
but I feel pain.
Why don't you just fucking grab one of the items around here and beat his ass?
I apparently need to breathe because he chokes me and she's like, oh no!
No, I will not do the action sequence, says the T-1000. I will klutz around. That's what I am.
Why is he easily overpowering her?
That's a great question, isn't
it?
It's because she's a female.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's actually more baffling when you look at the men
Aren't
robots
aren't there examples in this game where the androids are shown to be incredibly strong?
Oh yeah. It's
Bash his head in. Just kill him.
No, we're running. We out.
Get out. See, first time I did is I just.
Oh shit!
I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
I'm intentionally letting him live.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah. I was pressing it. I was pressing it.
I noticed how you got.
It's so rapey.
I noticed how you got a different variation on that sequence, but it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's one of several scenes that can change.
That can't change. However, it's still like a very slight variation on the same shit scene.
Bye-bye, rape man.
Like, by giving it a choice to extend this scene, you're making this scene even more ridiculous.
Yeah! Because there is a scene that can happen way later if he's alive, and I've never seen it. And I want to know, because I've heard they try and swerve it and make him not, and try and, like, redeem him. And I need to know. I need to know. Like David tries to be like, no, maybe he is not Batman after all.
Bus is just conveniently there where there's no bus sign.
Oh yeah.
Of course it is.
Why would it not be? They needed to get out of the scene, Caitlin.
I love my new Robo Mom. I love Robo Jennifer Lawrence.
Fuck.
Yeah. This is Jennifer Lawrence.
No, don't insult the robot that way. She has more emotions.
Ooh. Well, that was biting.
I ain't wrong.
Nope.
Well, to be fair, like, she's a good actress. She just never gets to play in anything that really shows her emotions, unless she's getting fucked over by a man, like in Mother.
Oh.
Damn, there seems to be a theme here with my night. Pissed.
There seems to be.
Look at all these options, Devin.
All these options that I'm gonna be super real. Having seen that scene a bunch of times, really not much. But yeah, Caitlin, if you grab the gun, he dies no matter what.
Yeah. It's the kill.
Yeah, in the same way every time. Like she gets like underneath him, and then you just hear a bang, and then he's dead. That's it.
You get like a dumb klutzy. Yeah, you get the same dumb klutzy action sequence you keep performing, which is stupid because it's like fucking shoot him.
Just shoot him. And if you try to shoot him, I think if you try to shoot him early, it just doesn't let you.
It doesn't let you. Just take the gun, and then you go through the action sequence, and then you can shoot him. It's stupid.
I just realized his wheelchair is actually mechanical. It's making like a whirring sound.
Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Did Tiger fall asleep, by the way?
Well, you can kiss my ass.
No, I think he just muted himself.
Tiger?
He might be talking to his family.
Maybe.
Because here's the thing, you did say mute yourself if you're going to be like talking to other people.
Yeah, but he's been gone for like 45 minutes.
I don't know if Tiger.
He was here when I first got back.
Well, also I don't know if Tiger would remember that.
This is true.
All right, Caitlin, are you ready for some real stupid shit?
Oh God, there's more.
Oh, it's never gonna stop. Oh, Caitlin, we're not even out of the first act.
Fuck me!
It's time to establish characters.
Of which I feel like there are 5.
Here's the thing, it feels like I've been here forever.
Oh yeah, we've barely started.
This is the true Suffercast.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, it's that guy.
You know what isn't suffering? That giraffe.
I kind of have to be careful since everybody's on a couple-second delay.
Don't touch him.
Well, luckily for me, I've seen these before. But...
Yeah, but Caitlin, this is the scene I was like, man, Lance Henriksen really is drunk because he's like, don't touch him.
Yeah, there's a line later on that makes me laugh every time I hear it.
Don't touch him.
No, there's the one. Hold on.
Okay, you'll point it out.
Yeah, I'll point it out. Yeah.
He's so over-animated.
Right now. What makes it so special anyway, huh?
Who's over-animated in this specific scene, which is dumb.
I mean, do we ever see him again?
Marcus, don't defend yourself.
Oh, sorry, I got that. I thought I saw him last time.
Marcus, don't defend yourself.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna put this up to the room. What should I do?
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Just scared to fight back,
Well,
you fucking
for the sake of continuing this, I suggest you fight back. Well, no, don't fight back. My bad. Don't
fight back. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, don't fight back.
So again, androids, all androids can apparently do this, Caitlin.
It's not for the fact that you should do a fucking MLK run for Marcus. It's more the fact that the next scene's really goddamn stupid.
Oh yeah, and we do get an extra scene based on not fighting back.
Look at those Deus Ex pixels just popping out at it.
Is it that one? Live alone!
Tear you apart.
Lord be with me as I watch this stupidity.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Live alone.
Live alone. Endure. Yeah, endure.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw, Caitlin, but when it was happening, Marcus was told don't fight back, and his thing was like, don't fight back, I'll get hurt.
Honey.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm constantly watching the screen, sadly.
It was more, I wasn't sure how long the text was on screen. Or virtual machines, oh my god.
Remember, Marcus.
He might as well just say, I'm your father.
And now I'm gonna become a ghost in the machine.
Yeah.
I love anime.
Dad.
He said, Dad, do you get it, Caitlin? Do you get it?
Why would the androids be programmed to fucking cry?
Yeah, because Because the program of emotions. Oh yeah, get ready for... I'm not going to spoil what's about to happen. Because
Well,
Caitlin will get it.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna be quiet, actually.
Oh, great. He's gonna blame the black man for the shit. He's gonna...
Not even... Hey! You stop there! Not, hey, what happened? Just bang!
Well, I mean,
bang,
he's
bang.
black. Of course the police shot him.
Yeah, exactly!
Full on Marcus Trigger.
So, Caitlin, I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna pull the curtain back for just a moment. If you don't fight, Lance Henriksen recovers later in the game. If you do fight, he dies instantly.
Okay, what happens if you don't fight and he lives? Like, is he pissed at you or something?
We'll see another scene later with him because we didn't. But here's the thing. The reason you saw that the thing that happened to him at the end was that he couldn't take the stress of them fighting, so he fainted, right? In the version where he dies, he can't take the stress of them fighting, so he dies.
It's like this white dude's asking this black man to not self-defend himself.
Yeah.
Basically. And he gets upset when he does.
And when he does, he just fucking dies.
He just...
Not even like the fight goes on and he gets hit, right? Like one of them falls into him and like it hits him too hard. No, he just falls out of his chair and dies. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, the scene.
What happened before you took that knife?
Oh, so this, okay. So I've seen like another variation where someone did it perfectly.
Why didn't you even try
Yeah, I've seen a couple that do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be able to get it, but we'll see.
Fuck it. I'm out of here.
Fuck it. I'm out of here. Hank, go neutral.
Our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
I still don't think I understand the software instability thing completely.
After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk.
Right, yeah. He says that androids don't feel pain, but they clearly do in every scene.
I would explain it to you, but spoil.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It says that they don't feel pain, and yet every time they're attacked, they wince. And like, remember earlier when they were kicking him in the street, Caitlin?
We have to lose.
Seemed like it was pretty painful.
Suspect's all yours.
Yeah.
It's almost like he can't keep anything consistent.
Fucking David Cage, I swear.
Extract confession.
This is like you're doing like a little pirouette right there.
Yeah.
Hello, would you like some M&Ms?
Yes, I would. Thank you. Probability of self-destruction low. Multiple impacts caused by baseball bat. Burn marks. Repeated cigarette markings over 16 months. Like, how cartoonishly villainous do you have to be to just rub your cigarette into the arm of your android day after day? Like you're a fucking cartoon villain. Where am I missing? There's something here. Oh, this. 19 days, yeah, okay. Optimal stress for confession. Fear.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling. like fear in humans. You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you?
Did he beat you after staring at the cigarette burns? Comfort.
Listen. I know you've been through a lot.
Let's just be neat. Let's just be chill.
What happened.
Get it up there. I totally misunderstood this meter when I first played it.
Oh yeah, no, it wants me to raise the stress. It wants me to get mad at him for a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Threaten.
You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human.
Yeah, pretty much.
They'll tear you apart if you don't say something.
There we go. I need to get to the proper level of scared.
Yep.
If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory. No.
Get it up there, fam. Get it all the way up.
Don't put the brain. Don't mind jack me.
What?
Don't mind jack me, bro.
What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
Yes.
I'm going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice.
Okay, we're at optimal.
Understand what happened.
But I can't be nice to him just yet.
Why did you tell him you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Yeah, it's a good question, David Cage. Why couldn't I have just left him there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
There you go. You're hitting the sweet spot now.
Yeah.
I can't.
This is how I play Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Choose approach. Convince it. Understanding.
Yeah, you can basically convince it, I think.
I think I'm at the right angle at this point.
Yeah.
No one can blame you.
Oh no! Indifferent.
Okay then, don't talk. What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Warn.
If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down.
Yeah, it seems like you have to keep it up a bit.
Dead.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Dead.
Yeah. Okay. We're in the right zone.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He tortured me.
All right.
Yeah.
I did whatever he told me, but there was always something.
You know what's really weird about this scene?
What?
There's gameplay.
There is. Yeah.
There's a mechanic here.
That's the thing. Like when you actually play this video game in one of like 2 or 3 scenes, it's actually not bad.
Yeah. There's a couple. Someone, probably not David, had an idea.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate that the dialogue is still David Cage dialogue.
Go up.
Grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better.
He's like, yeah, you sympathize with that black robot.
Yeah.
And again.
I could never do that.
Until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
Let's ask about RA9.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. If you ask, well, what does RA9 lead to? Don't worry, David Cage also forgot.
Yeah, statuette.
Sculpture in the bathroom. You made it, right?
Yeah, that weird, very, like, ancient statue that was constructed by a robot, apparently.
That statue that made me honestly think we were gonna go to some Omicron places with this game.
Oh yeah, you would have figured.
The sculpture.
I would have rather taken that.
An offering to whom?
The funny thing is, like, they had Supernatural on the bingo card, and it wasn't even wrong. insist RA9.
RA9. Who is RA9?
This is my problem. It's just like you still have to keep the mystique about what this mysterious RA9 is. Or
Yeah.
This element of the story is. So the characters just become very
attached to the idea.
Oblique or vague about the idea. You don't really say anything. They give these very broad explanations.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before he used to beat me and I never said anything.
Ooh.
But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger.
Isn't it weird that, like, you have to interrogate this robot in order to make him confess instead of, like, you know, actually, like, talking to him?
Yeah. Hey, man, what's up? Oh, well, you know.
Why did you hide in the attic? Instead of running away?
Why did you hide in the attic for, like, 2 weeks?
For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared.
This is like a special level of hell.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's a never end. Like, it would be something of, like, the dialogue was better, or anything was better.
That's the thing. If the dialogue was good, this wouldn't be an issue. Like, I wouldn't be as on this game's case as I were if the game's dialogue was actually properly written.
Which is crazy because remember, this is the first David Cage game where he had script assistants.
But I guarantee you that doesn't matter. You can just overlook it anyway.
Here's the thing, honey, about script assistants. Not even that can save a David Cage.
No.
It's David Cage. You literally need to say, directed by David Cage, not written by David Cage.
It's basically when a writer gets attached to a big studio project, and then the writer doesn't get any credit and kind of gets their work overtaken by the director, who says, this is not how this thing's supposed to go, let's write it this way. That's basically what David Cage is.
Oh, shit! Seal of Clancy Brown approval.
Oh, snap. Okay. Good job. You got him up there.
Yeah. Did you know he could do that?
Oh, yeah, I did know.
Okay.
I was just wondering if you're gonna get it or not. But you did.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. Please. Don't
So am I actually in the position where the bad thing isn't gonna happen?
And it won't cause any trouble.
Should be good. Yeah.
I think so, but I'm real nervous.
The truth is inside.
The truth is out there.
Dun, 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 dun.
So Caitlin, and this happens to most players, if you either give up in that scene or just don't get him the confession right, the android will just take a gun and shoot Connor, and you're dead. But that is when it is revealed that Connor is a special case where Connor, CyberLife just sends new Connors every time that he dies, so he can't actually die.
No, remember, not only does he shoot Connor, but then he shoots himself.
Yeah, he shoots Connor and then himself.
Those scenes, honestly, when that happens, should be way more fun than they are.
Yeah.
The first time was kind of shocking, and then after it's just like, oh, okay, it just kind of
Also,
dies.
the crazy thing about this flowchart is, like, look how small it is, all things considered.
Yeah, the reason why you think it's like, oh, look how expensive it is, because they separate the boxes that wide apart from each other.
Yeah, that's all.
Like,
it's just a visual trick, honestly.
Yeah, it is. This is all about spacing, man. They don't really those like lines don't even mean anything.
Yeah. Okay, now, Sam, we both know a couple ways that this scene can go. Is there any particular one you'd like?
Oh, the fucking house. The fucking abandoned building, basically.
I agree. I very much agree with that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Because I've seen almost every single one. That's one I say.
Yep.
Because you get a new character out of it too.
That's true, we do. And a whole extra scene. Yeah, you'll have to kind of point me. Because I don't know how you get that, because you can get up in a car.
Basically,
that's kind of in the same place.
You go to the parking lot or like the car yard or whatever where it is. You go there, you pick up some what was it? You pick up a tool that or like some scissors or whatever.
Okay.
That allow you to cut through the fence. Like some construction scissors or whatever they're called.
Okay, okay. If you want to look up where exactly those are, that'd be real helpful.
Oh no, just go to where the I can tell. When you get out here.
You know. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be right across from the convenience store. You know where that is?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah, right across from there. Don't stay in the car. Obviously, just look around and pick up an item, and that'll pretty much be it.
Yeah.
You'll be able to go on to the other side.
Are we not gonna get the convenience store scene?
If you want to, I mean, I honestly, I mean, it's up to you.
I think we could, but I feel like we wouldn't get that then. So
my advice is talk to the clerk and just get a few bits of dialogue. You know?
Yeah.
Because I think the most interesting part is how that scene starts off.
Yeah.
Look at this rain.
Man, Alice seems really cold.
Yeah, she's really cold.
Yeah. It's not hard to imagine why a child would be so cold in this rain.
We've got to hurry.
It's really heavy.
It is very heavy.
It's really heavy. Alright, so yeah.
Yeah, but one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna get some
Burger
clothes.
Zone!
Burger Zone!
Wow, that looks lame.
Can you go in here?
No, you can't.
No, I didn't think so. Yeah, won't
you can look, but you can't. Yeah.
Oh, look at the weird way they try to keep the Alice in animation with Kara when you spin around.
No, yeah, that's fucking weird. Fucking.
Still with us, Caitlin?
I assume Alice is on fucking tank controls.
I'm here physically.
Oh, guess what, Caitlin? There's more dumb shit in this scene.
I'm not here mentally, and I'm very much here not spiritually.
One of my favorite dumb things in this game is in this scene, actually.
Oh my god, I hate you now. I don't know why, but I'm going to hate you.
I mean, what you could do is you could take his clothes, rob the convenience store, and then hunk around the fucking big building.
Can you do that? You're not, am I locked in once I get the money?
Oh, you know, it's a good question. I think it might be locked in.
Yeah, that's my only thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's stealing. Listen, Alice. Lie, cheat, steal. I'm teaching this child valuable lessons.
Why is this moral compass talking to me? I need to silence it.
Yeah. I knew I shouldn't have bought this moral compass at the child store.
No motherfucker would fall asleep in a laundry room in Detroit. No one is that stupid. No.
Oh fuck! Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought he could actually wake up for a second.
Like, no motherfucker is this stupid.
Well,
not even John is this stupid.
Well, Caitlin, do you want me to say it? Do you want me to say it? That's the level of intelligence that David thinks minorities are at.
Lord, with me today. Be with me today and always.
He's watching cyber baseball.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I didn't get it.
You really need to take his hat?
Oh wow, you fucked up.
I did.
He's just staring at you.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could fuck that up. Well, I guess that's fair.
How are you doing those prompts? Just like I held the buttons, and then I went slowly on the other thing, but I guess it wanted slower. I guess so.
Very uncomfortable but discreet.
Oh, for good Lord's sake.
Uncomfortable but safe?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So this scene can actually go a few ways. We can either end up in the motel, we can end up in the house, which we are going to go for, and we're going to end up in. We're going to try and go for the house because there's some shit in there. Hey, look! It's an exposition bot.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
Hello, exposition bot.
You have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can.
Those WR600 models, they're all about the exposition. Oh, also, androids can just do this.
Wow, it is,
But that's on the other side.
I love what happens here with this,
You need
this
a place
fucking
for the
robot. Yeah. Meld.
Like, David, is this a supernatural story? Make up your mind.
Like, did that robot just jump up on the fucking, like, rail?
You know what he did? Yeah, he just fucking jumped straight up.
That's so fucking, like,
He
bad.
Superman bounded into the sky.
Like, that's just so, I thought, of course David Cage would be the only one who would do something like that.
Like, it doesn't make any sense for the kind of story he's telling. He just wants it to be, because he wants there to be mystique to this random bot.
Mysterious.
So I'm gonna look around for the pliers in here.
Yeah. Yeah, sure you're able to find them.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
Lord. I know. But it's just for one night.
An abandoned house.
So, we have some themes going on here, which is weird, because, you know, David Cage. And these themes that David has rested on is the question of, can a human child and an android woman love each other? And this question will go to some interesting places. Hey, that's what I'm looking for.
Like, why do you need to say out loud it's an abandoned house? Why do you need to say that? We can tell it's fucking abandoned, bitch. It looks even worse than the place you were staying at before. Actually, no, it doesn't. I'm lying. The inside looks better.
I wish if I did this with the wire cutters wrong, like with the clothes, the wire cutter snapped in half. Well, I guess we're not going in here.
Are you alright?
Oh, this is painful.
3 exciting choices of where to stay, and only one of them at least, like, is interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty
Is
much.
this the interesting one?
This is the interesting one. Yeah.
This is the interesting one. Well, to be fair, there's the motel, and you do get a scene on television, but... No.
Yeah, but it's there. Oh, they do establish one thing that's kind of important that I'll just tell Caitlin. Canada is the only place in the world that has no androids. Don't ask why that makes sense. They basically put a ban on androids. Also, Detroit is like, if you're not aware, geographically, one bridge away from Canada. It's almost like that might go somewhere.
Alice? Alice!
What were you gonna say?
Wouldn't a more sensible thing to be like,
doing?
the production of androids have been slowed down to a halt because Canada's so cold anyway.
Yeah.
So like, androids just would freeze up.
She's just a little girl. She's not gonna hurt you.
Little girl. She's not.
Oh, this is that. This is it right here.
Maybe she wants to hurt Ralph.
This character also, I don't know if you can hear Caitlin, but this character also has like a ridiculous voice.
Oh no, I can hear.
Okay, good.
I've just got it turned down.
That's a good idea.
Because here's the thing. It doesn't hurt as much when I just...
Look, I am an android.
An android.
I have adjustable arms. I have so many poses.
What they did to Ralph.
Aw, poor Ralph.
Poor Ralph Williams.
Listen, we really need some help. It would be so kind
They
of you
layered
to let us
something
stay.
into that scene that I didn't know about, so that's interesting.
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control.
The scene is like I think so like pivotal to like Cars plot because without it it's like kind of bare bones.
Yeah.
Like one more bare bones than it would be.
You can stay if you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which doesn't make it good. Which doesn't make it good, but it makes it more interesting.
Okay.
Because it's awful. It's all that's for sure. It's terrible, but like makes it terrible. But like
But something happens.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, there's the scene with the mansion earlier, but
there's a scene with the mansion, and then
or later.
Yeah, but like, oh yeah, the Resident Evil mansion.
Humans come
Yeah.
from time to time, but you know, Ralph just hides till he leaves.
Hey, Ralph, could you stop waving that knife around, please?
Did he program himself to talk like that? Why is he talking like that?
He's bounding around like Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah.
Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you.
Oh, okay, Ralph.
He has things to do.
Seems like an all right guy, Ralph.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow. Right. Let's see where you can sleep.
Squat in house?
Sit
Question
down
mark.
and start a fire.
Oh yeah, I spent like 5 or 10 minutes on this because I couldn't find a fucking plank of wood.
Oh
it was
God.
It was in the fucking shadow, and I was like, oh, there it is. Jesus.
Oh, I think I see what you mean.
Yeah. I don't think it's right here, but it might be during a later section.
Yeah. Make bed for Alice.
Go night night. Speaking of which, I might go night night soon.
Oh, you want to cut it after the scene?
After this specific chapter or whatever, I think that'll be good for me.
Okay.
Thank
what's
you,
up, bro?
Mercy has been shown. I wasn't gonna be the first one to bitch out, though. Fuck you.
We'll be back tomorrow.
RE9 sounds like a rapper name.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, but don't you remember RE9's what Shadow said Hex could spoil for him?
Wait, what? Seriously?
No, he said RE8, but it might as well have been RE9.
Oh yeah, okay. Damn. A little bit of reach, but that's all you did.
Yeah.
Hey, it was only just one more future game in the future.
Don't mind Caitlin. Her mind is mush at this point.
Dude, it kind of is. Like, bam.
Yeah, it's hidden in the shadow back here, I believe. Oh, no, I guess I'm not allowed back there.
Oh, that hurt. Popped an ankle.
Upstairs?
What's sad is I've realized we've only been doing this for about 3 hours now. But it feels like so much longer.
It feels like a lot longer, yeah.
It does.
When I saw this game was 12 hours, I
Tiger,
was like, really?
I wish I could be asleep like you little bitch.
When I saw the thing said that this game's 12 hours, I was like, what? I thought this game was like 20 hours.
I thought it was a gazillion.
I love how Tiger was like giving these definitions to like what each character arc was, and then early on, because remember early on,
he was defining character arcs, and you're like, that's extrapolating way too much.
And then furthermore, that's the other character's arc you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be like he said, he's played this way too much, and I can tell. But as long as he's found something to enjoy, good for him.
I think it's weird because like I don't know if he's either played it to like that much, or he's thinking of a different game.
He's played it enough to where he's been trophy hunting.
Yeah, like he wants to get. He said he's only got like one more trophy to go.
I mean, you know, if you enjoy that much, sure. I don't get it.
Here's the funny thing. I actually, here's the thing. I don't own this game, but my sister does, and it's been sitting in my closet for like a year because not even my sister could be bothered to finish it.
That's amazing.
That's pretty good.
The fact that she can even finish it, like this is a game you don't even really need to play. You just do it, and like she doesn't even want to
I don't know how far she got on it.
Well, I think
she
it's hilarious.
played it like one day, and then never came back.
I think it's hilarious how hard Sony, or PlayStation in general, just ejected this franchise after the lawsuit went down.
That one was,
Wait, it was supposed to be a franchise?
Well, Cage as a studio, I more mean.
Oh well.
Like they ejected this within a year by throwing it up on PS Plus for everybody right after the thing happened. Yeah, we don't want money from this anymore, basically.
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
Yeah. I did it. Watch over Alice. Set up for the night. How do I set up for the night? What is that implying? Oh, now I can talk to her because she's finished her animation.
Man, I have so much more respect for Claire's storyline in RE2 right now. I mean, I liked it initially, but then I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, this is what it could have been.
Yeah.
Like, if they didn't take any notes from, like, the first game and just kept it the way it is, it's just like, man, it would have been exactly like this.
Yeah. God. I just wanted us to be a family.
I wanted him to love me.
I wanted my abusive beatman dad to love me.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
They're really trying to sell this with the music. Unfortunately, there is no famous composer on this soundtrack. I promise, Alice.
Will we be together forever?
For together forever! Forever!
Thank you, Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, not Jennifer Lawrence.
Who does play Kara?
That's a good question, actually.
It's, hold on.
Someone who deserved better.
I was looking up the actors with Shortcut and Human. There's only two. It's Brian Dickhart and David Cage. No,
man, unironically, I would fucking kill for a David Cage game where David played every role.
Valerie Curry does the voice of Kara.
Okay. Yeah, she deserves better.
Oh yeah, a lot of them deserve better, especially Minka Kelly. Jesus Christ, I feel so bad for Minka Kelly.
We'll get there.
Yeah, god damn. Just think about it, I'm like, oh.
That script does her no favors.
No, and the director does her no favors either.
As he vetoes every decision, negative or positive, from anyone in the cast. So this scene does have actually a fair amount of variation, because it can go to different places. At the same time, multiple of all the scenes, all the places it goes end in the same place. So
they do. But there's a bit more here than there is with the other ones, I will argue.
Yeah, there is.
There's actually more here than there is with the other ones.
So you tell me, do you want to do the junkyard scene and then head off, or do you want to stop there?
You know what? I'll do the junkyard scene because this one's short.
Because yeah, it's short, and oh man, the junkyard scene.
This one.
Why are you extending my pain, you bastard?
Oh, Caitlin. Remember earlier when you were talking about the logistics of how these things must be put together and, like, the reuse of parts? Remember when you were thinking about that? Yeah, David is going to answer that question for you with more questions!
I will say this visually I think looks neat.
Yeah, it does.
But when you start thinking
when
about
you
it...
start thinking about it...
It's kind of... Ooh.
My eye is busted.
I look like a T-1000 because David Cage loves films.
What if Kojima's love of films was used for evil, is basically David Cage?
Yeah, like an obsessive cheeseball fanatic.
My arm? Where else?
I meant to say cheese stain fanatic, but you know cheeseball works too.
No, I mean it works. Corrupted audio data. I can't hear good anymore. I'm really not sure what the last thing actually is. Oh, my foot.
When you look at a script and see some, like, a nugget of potential, and this is that scene.
Yeah! This is that scene, you're right.
You see it, and you know what he's trying to grasp for.
You see it, you get it, but you're like, no.
He kind of finds a way to botch it, especially at the end.
Oh, yeah. The last shot is hysterical in this.
Like, hey, if they ever do another heavy metal movie, this will be a great scene to put in. As long as you have some, like, actual music playing in the background. Like some Def Leppard.
Look, it's a leg.
Modern Photos.
It's my leg now.
This is my leg.
And now Marcus will take from his people to become new again. Are you understanding the symbolism?
Well, but the symbolism doesn't really kick in until later.
No, we're getting there.
Yeah, no, this doesn't really kick in until a certain point. Learning to walk again.
Push this fucker out of the way. Oh, another quick thing we should establish for Caitlin is that Marcus is actually a unique prototype model. That's why there are none else like him. There are no other Marcus models. Whereas there are a bunch of Karas and a bunch of Connors.
Yeah.
Why?
Because androids are series and brands. Yeah.
He's Neo. He's the one.
He's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, you ready for the real visual symbolism?
Are you really ready to crumble?
Oh, please no.
Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
That was a show, you know?
What? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Look at this fucking hallway!
Wait, hold on. Remember, there's a light.
Yeah.
I can't see shit!
Give it a second, you'll see.
You'll see something.
Oh my...
Do you get it? Do you get it? It's very subtle.
Yeah, super subtle. So subtle.
So yeah, when they're done with androids, they just throw them in a dump, and they just sort of wobble out, and apparently never muster the will to walk out ever.
Yeah, like look how many of these are still operating.
Yeah, but apparently can never get out. Never.
What is this, the Trump administration? And all these robots being not decommissioned.
Yeah. Think about all the parts that are just here not being reused for new androids. Like, think about that.
Whoa! Actually, I don't think I even saw that. I don't think I ever saw this one.
I think this is mandatory, so you probably didn't forgot.
You know what? I probably forgot. And on top of that, it's so fucking dark and gory that probably fed into it.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense why half the streets be scarred like that. Especially when we could see that if he... Well, I'm not gonna say it, but like... There's a certain part later where that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's really just like, I like the design of T-1000. So let me just borrow that.
Yeah. That's all I need.
Or, sorry, let me just flat out steal it.
Whose audio processor works? Hey, let's go steal that from you.
Yeah, steal that.
So literally, think about the morality of just taking, like, body parts from your buddies.
But don't worry, they're just regular robots.
I will spare you, but I do need those ears. I do need those ears, though, girl. Oh, no, okay. I don't need those. Oh, something just happened. What? What's that? Oh, they kicked in the lights. Jeez. Like, are you fucking androids trying to get out again? You stay down there. We have to be needlessly cruel. Like, there's just someone with a gun. Oh yeah, look at this guy. He's trying to get out. I can do it. I know I'm just a torso, but I can do it. I've got this. Oh.
Like, you're a robot, like, you know.
It just start moving. What if they all started running like Power Loader after he loses Loader Bot after he loses his legs?
Yeah, exactly. Just
looking
like
great.
That's even okay. Nothing's stopping. You're a robot. You can you have infinite fucking motor ability
and stamina.
Yeah.
You're not getting tired.
Like, literally find another hill to climb on.
There we go.
It's like, damn, you robots are dumb.
Yeah. No wonder they never get out.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that they never get out, presumably there's one of these in every city, and they never get out, right? It makes it seem like you would expect, what, are there people up top that are going to shoot them if they try and get out so they can harvest the parts later? No. They just never get out.
One of the developers says, "Hey, David Cage, do you want to add a few like lighting elements in this scene so that we brighten up at least so the player can see where they're going?" No. We have to disorient them and confuse them, make sure they barf.
We have to make sure that no matter what, they don't know what's going on. Hey, look, I have sound back now.
Like, you can at least put a few red lights to make it ominous. Sure, it'd be more obvious, but like at least it'd be more interesting. You can tell what the fuck's going on.
This isn't as much a compliment to Cage as it is a compliment to the artists, but now that I can, like, look at it myself, the interior of the android, where you see, like, what it looks like a beating heart, and, like, a bunch of crazy shit on the inside if you look through, that's actually really neat. Hats off to whatever artist did that without David's permission.
Well, there's another android design that's actually pretty neat later on, but we'll save that for next time.
We will.
Next time on Detroit Z.
Hey, look, he's got the very convenient thing I needed in his hand.
Yeah, it does.
It's almost like the fact that I can find all these things out here, no matter what, would make the fact that I had the option to kill that one back there for them very silly and needless. And it would serve no purpose.
Why is this here?
Now I have sound, but oh fuck, that's loud.
It's like when he did decommission these robots, you would have figured he would have stripped the parts and just like...
You would think that they would, you know, recycle them?
Recycle them.
No, we can't do that.
This is the Trump administration.
Toss them in a ditch and that's it.
Yeah. Don't put any thought into it. Just like the lack of thought we put into those immigrants.
crawling out of Tartarus. Do you understand, Caitlin? Do you understand?
I understand. I am in pain.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You think you're? You know what? This game's gonna get one last punch in the ribs to you before we head out.
Then Caitlin will just stop. Like,
you mean for the night or altogether?
For the night.
Oh, for the night. Yeah.
Oh, you're not off the train yet. Oh, this fucking shot.
Yeah. Oh, you'll love this. You love this sick reference, Caitlin. Look at this sick, like, fucking reference right here.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Oh, hey, Caitlin, remember so you remember the things on their head that tell people that they're androids and, like, you know, they display their moods and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they could, so they could just remove them, and it's completely painless.
I thought they felt pain.
No.
Yeah, no, not in this case.
No,
the only thing that distinguishes the fact that they're not human, yeah, they can rip it right off. And you'd think, oh wow, but there's that spot on their head that they can see, so people will know that they're robots. Nope, it just seals back up, and now they are 100% indistinguishable from humans.
Rip and tear. By the way, they can just perfectly heal up.
It could just perfectly heal up. They could take them right off. Now there's no way to tell that they're androids at all. Think about the fact that they were designed like this. Just think about this for a second. Let it sink in.
At least his clothes are tattered so we can see that sexy Robo 8-pack.
It just comes right off. Caitlin, it's a sticker. That's all it is. It's a sticker.
I hate it.
Why even give him the clothes? Also, does he have a dongle in there?
He probably has a dongle.
No, he's like a Ken doll.
That would make sense.
You know why? Because why would they make male robots fuckable?
My name is Marcus. Thankfully, this convenient coat was here for me to look cool.
Please stop.
It's just there.
Painful.
It's just there.
Yeah, Vita.
Wait, the
yeah.
There's just a coat. There's just a coat there. Vita means life, motherfucker.
Yeah, even the fucking title's not subtle either about
you're right. Yeah, it's from the dead.
From the dead. It says right there, Marcus came back from the dead.
Marcus came back from the dead. Let me zoom in on that.
It's all stupid.
Caitlin, it's just a sticker. It just comes right off.
Yeah.
And then it seals right up so that no one can know.
And
They were designed like this, I guess. And he gets a cool Dante coat for no reason. Alright, and we will pick up with Connor next time. Same bat time. Well, maybe not same time.
No.
Same bat channel.
No, same marquee time, same marquee channel.
Let me see if the lady on the menu screen has anything to say before we go, because sometimes she does.
CyberLife, the company.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, she has something to say.
A user survey.
Oh, the survey. Oh yeah, no, we're doing the survey. We're doing the survey.
Remember.
Let's start.
Remember, do not skip ahead.
Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human? I'm gonna let you guys answer these.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or no, let's let Caitlin answer them.
I mean, I'll say anyway.
I don't see "fuck you" as an option. I don't see it there.
Well, of the multiple choice options you're given,
I'd say I don't know.
Yeah, go don't know.
Don't know.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Could technology become a threat to mankind?
Alright, I've seen people say yes to this one. I forgot what the answers were. Let me look.
I don't think these are right or wrongs. It's just like survey, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say don't.
Here's the thing: it's become a threat to mankind by somebody making this game and using it to torture.
You know what? That's very valid, actually.
These fucking questions. If you were to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
Can I bring my Vita?
A console is on the options.
Hold on. That's stupid. Why would you bring? It's just a pen and paper. It's like, would it be better if it was like a pen and infinite paper?
Yeah. This is just one paper. What?
Yeah. That's stupid. Kaylin, I know which answer you're gonna pick.
Yeah,
for instrument.
A fucking cell phone, you dumbass bitch!
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
You better leave you! No, I don't. I'm calling 911. Get my friends off the island!
That's true.
If you discovered that David Cage was the only person on an island with you, what would you kill him?
Yes, and do you consider yourself dependent on technology? Yes.
Okay.
Although now I might rethink my life choices.
Yeah.
Because it's brought me pain.
What technology do you most anticipate? Androids, flying cars, space tourism, and brain-connected devices.
Well, flying cars ain't gonna happen.
I'm kind of holding out for the last one, though, honestly.
Space tourism, because if androids are anything like they are in this, the answer's no.
Well, remember, there is a Space Force as well. That
I would very much like to plug a device into my brain and shoot a bunch of media I don't have time for into it.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
It's not gonna go well, but I'll give it a shot.
You want to know why? Because you're gonna end up with a shadow post that gives you porn pop-ups in your brain.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah. Plan B.
I would go with androids.
Oh, I thought we were picking space tourism.
No, it's up to you.
Get androids. Get androids.
Okay.
Do you believe in God?
Do you believe in God? Yes, no, don't know.
After this, no.
Yeah, let's go with no.
The Lord has abandoned me.
Would you let an android take care of your children? Yes, no, don't know.
It's a loaded ass question.
It is, isn't it?
That's like, well, are you assuming my future?
Yeah.
Bitch, I don't want children.
Is that a don't know then?
No.
Don't know. Yeah, go don't.
Okay, don't know.
How much time per day?
Hey, if you want to take my dog on a walk there, sure, you can take my fur children for a walk. Have fun.
How much time per day would you spend on an electronic device? 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, more?
More.
Yeah.
Let's be real, that's all of us.
Emergency surgery. Would you agree to be operated
If you need emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine? Yes, no, don't know.
No.
Yeah, because it's probably more competent than the damn doctor and more likely to listen to a woman.
That's actually true.
That's true.
That's
I'm
true.
still salty about that shit.
And they've
Salty
saved
about a
the,
lot of shit tonight now.
They saved the best for last. Do you think
Oh,
one
God.
day machines could develop consciousness?
I mean, that's kind of already happening.
Yeah.
A couple of these questions are redundant because, like, yeah, that's kind of already happened.
Yeah.
Choose yes, but I'd like to select God. I hope not, because I feel bad for whatever fucker with a consciousness has to look up anal prolapse porn.
We need to remember when we finish the game to come back to the main menu and talk to her, because something very special will happen. I'm very excited to talk to Caitlin about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, what? Is she actually gonna get to show an emotion while she gets fucked?
Well, Something like that.
In a certain sense. So let's see how people answered. The first question was yes. I'll just kind of hover over these for a second.
Of course, yes, because most of this was David Cage fanboys who ain't gonna get laid any other way.
Yeah.
Gamers are horny. Go back to.
No. Do you think they love you? Yes.
Most people said an instrument.
I love Terminator, man. Terminator's my favorite film.
Why would you select an instrument? Hi, I can't use this guitar to hunt for food, but I'll sure play you a song.
Yeah, now
Very badly. I will play you 3 hot buns.
Now I'm looking at this, it's like, wow, yeah, it is like, I don't know why people would choose some of these answers.
Yeah, and people are really high on brain-connected devices. I'm gonna say androids in that one doesn't matter because it's the subject matter. A lot of people would pick it. So I'm gonna say brain-connected devices is the winner there.
That's such a bad idea.
It is.
I don't want corn pop-ups in my bed.
Also, when it says brain-connected devices, it's kind of termed in a way where it sounds like a bad sci-fi B-movie from the 50s.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it of course does. Alright.
Do you believe in God was a very loaded one.
Do I actually believe in God? Yes. Do I believe he abandoned me during this game? Yes.
Oh, and 18 said I'm agnostic.
The how much time you spend on electronic devices is not shocking. 2% said 1 hour. And I think they're lying.
Yeah, that's not
nice. Yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody spends, except if you're like a grandma who can't access like technology.
Yeah, and the grandma who played this game. Do you think one day's machines could develop consciousness?
That was actually interesting considering some of the other questions.
Is that all we're doing tonight for this?
That is all we're doing tonight.
Thank God I don't have to look at it anymore.
You are free.
I don't have to look at it anymore. I don't care.
Now we have become human.
We've defeated session 1 of the Suffercast, of which, if I had to ballpark it, you tell me if you think I'm right or not, Sam. I'm gonna say 3 or 4.
You know, yeah, considering how much we got done, yeah, I think that should be good.
3 or 4 should be about it.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. I'm gonna go hit some buttons and send these off to upload, and then share some links tomorrow. I feel like I'm gonna end up watching a fair chunk of this back, actually.
I feel like I'm gonna fucking drink a bottle of bleach.
Real quick, E.T. put up some cool new shirts. I'm gonna share them on my thing.
Oh, okay.
They're actually really neat.
You're like, yeah, they shared some new Detroit Become Human shirts.
Detroit Become Human shirts. Yeah, you know what? They probably did have one at a certain point. But no, they have a couple of cool shirts out there.
Jesus fucking Christ, don't do that. She said, I need to test your controller, and she shook it. She turned on the rumble, and it terrified me.
You need to leave right now, sir.
I gotta go before this android lady, like her eyes glow red, and I die.
This is a Wendy's drive-thru, sir.
Sir. Alright. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
I love you guys. Kinda. Maybe. I don't know. Especially you, Devin.
Thank you.
It's your fault.
Well, it's my fault, so you love me?
I love you and I hate you.
Yeah. Tomorrow Carl will be here. Off we go.